Hello, hello, hello. What is going on, you guys? Hello, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. And if you guys are new here, welcome. And today we are going to do the live recap of RuPaul's Drag Race season 15, episode number 6. It was a lot of things going on. We're going to break this down. I am going to do the live recap. You guys wanted it, so of course I'm going to have to make it happen with Emery, Lavell. Jay is in the building. I'm going to bring him up in a second. If you guys are going to be watching this recap in the live replay, definitely please give this video a thumbs up, as well as the people that are watching this live as we keep on going. And make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you know exactly when I upload. And also, if you want to join my YouTube membership family, just click the join button right next to my name underneath this video. And yeah, what is going on? How are you doing, babe? Yes, what is going on, babe? How are you? So yeah, I'm gonna bring up Emery, Lavell, J right now. So you guys, hey babe, what is going
Hey,
on? How are you? Looking great. The background lighting is good. You are sitting. I know that's right.
I'm taking notes from the grade.
Okay, I'm just, we just vibing off each other. So let the people know where they can find you, all your social media links as well.
You can find me at Ain't on Emery on Instagram and Twitter. And
Mhm.
also you can find me at HTS_podcast.
Okay, I know that's right. All of his social media links and everything, his Instagram and his link tree are going to be linked down in the description. So make sure you guys check him out, like him, go follow him. He has a podcast coming up. He should be doing one on Monday, right? This Monday.
Yes,
Okay,
this
I'm holding
Monday.
him to it. You guys know. You guys know all my friends
That's
have
the
been.
recording day.
Okay,
Yes,
that's the
yes,
recording date, right? Okay, good,
yes.
good. He's gonna be doing a lot of hot topic stuff. So make sure you guys tune in to his podcast on Monday. Well, recording date, whenever it comes out, right? This week,
Yeah,
sometime, this coming week. So
yeah.
yeah, you guys, what is going on, Devon? How are you, babe? Babe, Devon, you broke it down in that comment on my reaction video. I loved it, loved it, loved it. I might read your actually, I might read your comment in this video because you got a lot of good things to say. Hey, looking set. Oh, thank you so much, babe. Thank you so much. So let me know down in the comments what you guys thought about this episode. So Emery, what did you think about this episode? Just in a nutshell.
I mean, in a nutshell, I'm not really a huge fan of the cheesy challenges, but I actually ended up enjoying it. I thought he had a fun runway theme, and it was a fun challenge with the Golden Girl, older gal thing.
For me, to be honest with you, I love just meat and potatoes of just episodes anyway. Just give me the meat and potatoes of something where I'm gonna salivate on it. But the issue I had with this episode was the runways. Completely way too short. Like it was
It was a
literally it was like I literally this is listen, I wanted so much more. It was like ridiculous. Like let's see, where was that? I'm sorry, I had to get my notepads out. Hold on,
I
where
couldn't even tell if some of them girls were wearing tie dye because they went through it so fast.
the first two, I said, girl, what? I said, hold on, wait. Oh, this is what we're doing. I said, okay, wait. I said, okay, wait. I was trying to get in and I was like, girl, why are the girls just I
I was
I
like,
didn't it was
huh?
it was crazy. It was crazy, insane. But I did like the moments with the old gays. That was cute. Sasha really had a moment to really talk about her experience growing up in Hawaii and the discrimination there. That was a very big thing for me as well. And it was just important that we share and shed light on, the older generation, what we can learn from them, all the things that they could possibly teach us. Like I think now in this generation, we don't allow ourselves to be educated by the people that came before us, which is sad, because a lot of the times we're so, I guess in this generation, I feel that everyone's has access to the internet and they can learn so many things right off the jump, and then whatever they need to know they can find out, so they feel like they don't need that experience from someone hands on. And I think that we the younger kids really don't have like someone older to just mentor them. They want listen, I feel like the newer kids only want the it factor girls. The girls that look great on stage, that are getting their tens across the board, and they want that that mother or father figure in their life that is only just getting praises. They're not looking for the substance of what a mother and father is, right? But I don't know, that's just my opinion.
No, I thought that was a great perspective. I never thought about it that way. In the way that technology plays a role in the passing of information, they have so much ease of access to learning about things from their thumbs on their phone or your laptop, and I do think that generations before us, we looked up to our elders to learn about certain things because they did not have that access. So that's a great perspective. But I do agree with you too. There is a lot of ageism out there where we just kind of feel like once you reach a certain age, there are people out here that feel old at 30 in the LGBTQ plus community, and we really have to stop that. There are people who have not started to really touch the surface of their
Oh,
greatness and success until their 40 through 60s. I mean, look at Shirley Rao, who's
amen.
getting these accolades, and even Angela Bassett, who's getting a Golden Globe in her 60s,
Mm.
an Emmy for Shirley. Like, there's never a time where you should stop. You always keep going. So, great point. Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely is. And yeah, and not to knock the I call them trophy figure parents. You know what I'm saying? Because they're only there because, they're the hottest thing. They can turn the crowd and, they can get the kids up and, it's just almost like in ballroom. Like, you know what I'm saying? You have your trophy mothers and you have your authentic real mothers, like for real, like bitch, like come and stay with me type of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you need a meal? Go on ahead. I'm gonna make you something. Like,
Mhm.
okay, for work, we gonna get you on the right track, like I was raised that way. You know what I'm saying? Like with
I feel you.
my chosen mother. I had two. I had Ariel Victoria Carrington. That was my mother. Like that was my mother growing up. And then I have Stasha Sanchez,
Mhm.
which is my other gay mother. But
Mhm.
but Ariel definitely was somebody that was a mentor
I
figure.
feel you completely. Like, I started, my gay mother brought me to ballroom, or was a part of why I joined, but she's not even really in ballroom anymore. Her name is
Hmm.
Marcus Garcon,
Hmm.
but she doesn't even really walk balls like that. She's focused on music and doing other great things, but I
Right.
don't care about those type of things of like, staying on the floor and being relevant in today's time. Like our connection and what we've done behind the scenes was much more important to my life and impactful.
Oh, 100%. And honestly, that's the reasons why I do those interviews with ballroom people is because of those reasons of you need something to stand the test of time. You need it on video, you need it. I mean, even universities and stuff have contacted me and said, "Oh, you know what? Let me just use your clips that you use with X, Y, and Z because I think it's important for to hear that person's experience in ballroom." So if you guys
Mhm.
haven't checked some of my interviews from ballroom participants, definitely check it out in one of my playlists. You guys can check them out there. I think it's very important. I've been trying to get some other people, but I don't know. Ballroom people can be finicky about some stuff, but it is what
Yeah.
it is.
I'm like,
But
I don't want to be bored talking about that
right,
type of
right,
stuff.
exactly. Yeah. Or like, girl, they just think that I don't know what they think I'm gonna talk about mess, but honestly, it is what it is. But anyway, let's talk about Drag Race episode number 6. Let's get right into this. Girls, buckle up, get ready because it's a lot of things. Emery, you're gonna be brutally honest. I'm gonna be brutally honest. We might disagree, we might agree, but it is what it
Mhm.
is. You have your opinion, I have mine. I don't sugarcoat anything. If I like the queen, I like her. If I don't, I don't. I'm not biased. You guys know how I do with the situation. So let's go, right? Okay. So
Yes.
here we go. Drag Race episode number 6. The girls go back into the workroom. Selena's as Titties is saying, thankful that she's back in this competition, which I'm honestly happy that she stayed and she did better than Amethyst in the lips. Well, no, she stayed in the competition. And I'm happy about that. And what did you think? Did you think that Selena's deserved to stay over Amethyst that last
Abs-
episode?
Absolutely. And, it's really sad because Selena has such a huge personality, and I don't really feel like we've been able to really see that yet at its best.
Yeah, 100% agree. And yeah, did you want to talk about anything from this entrance, or were you like, did you have anything else to say? Because we're just going to run through this. I'm going to get into the meat and potatoes and stuff. You guys can probably watch other people's.
Well, I love how Lux, she immediately said, well, I'm a front runner now because I'm one of the ones with a win. I'm like, okay, girl.
I mean, but it's true. Do you guys
but
think?
It's true.
Yeah, exactly. Let us know down in the comments. Do you guys think that Lux is a front runner in this competition? Yes or no? Honestly, give me your guys' top 4. What is your top 4 right now?
Definitely Sasha. Lucy. I'm going to have to agree. Lux is the front runner. She has not done bad at any challenge at this point. But I don't feel like that last spot is guaranteed. Some would say that it's Anitra, but I don't think so. I think it could be between Marsha and Mistress. They have done pretty well. I'm going to say Marsha has done consistently well.
Yes.
She hasn't won a challenge. Mistress has done consistently well, hasn't won a challenge. Anitra has won a challenge, but there has been episodes where she was just okay. So
yeah, okay. So definitely Sasha, because I want her to win. Not to say that she will win, but I want her to win. Sasha, Lux, was Sasha, Lux, Lucy, and you're right about the 4th one. But if I had to pick one, I would want Mistress up there.
I want Mistress up there, but she hasn't won, right? Mistress has always been in my top 4 from the beginning of this. So just because she hasn't won the challenge doesn't mean I'm counting her out. To me, she's still doing well.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, even though I said Anitra was probably going to go to the end as well, but like, I need to put that pedal to the metal like she was in the beginning in the first episode, first 2 episodes. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, to me, I think that's a solid 4. And you know what? I'm going to read Devon's whatchamacallit, his little comment on my reaction video to that, because I think he did have a really good point with how everything is going to be played out. Hold on, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. And if you guys are new here, can you guys hear that?
A little bit.
Oh, was that connect? Oh, so my Bluetooth is connected. I might have you guys call in to give a question or two. Maybe. I don't know. We're going to see. Okay, so here we go. Devon said, this week was an interesting episode. First, this is the first episode where we actually see some real drama. That Untucked episode, girl. Second, the runway was a blur. This sentiment has been expressed by a lot of the queens at Roscoe's viewing party. They are not happy with MTV's treatment of this season. Third, some interesting tea was spilled at Roscoe's about Aura's talent number, which in my opinion is very telling. Also, I have a feeling that Jax is about to be done really dirty these next few episodes. The front runners are locked in now. So now production is going to figure out who has the best chance at winning. It's so strange that we're already halfway through the season, minus the reunion and the finale, as this season has felt so short because of the editing. But alas, it is what it is. MTV shot themselves in the foot with this one. Okay. So do you think that the production already kind of knows where they're going with the situation for the finale?
That's hard to say. I would like to believe that the editing is just because it's beyond them. They have a block that they have to fill. And ultimately that is on RuPaul, who has took the highest bidder and decided to push the show to MTV, which is the original home of, where she's from, right? I'm not knocking her for that. But VH1 was the place that allowed them to have that, overlap of time. And I think that was the best place for it. But listen, MTV says, you got an hour. That's all we got.
Yeah. It's unfortunate, but I do believe that I think production knows who are the front runners, and they're going to try to navigate it now.
When the way that they edit the confessionals, I do believe that they already know.
Yeah, 100%. I totally agree, which kind of sucks in a way because a lot of stuff is just really cut out, and it's unfortunate. But because there was some stuff that was cut out even in the first episode. Oh, that just brings me back to this. So if you guys watched Roscoe, speaking about what Devon said about Roscoe's, whatchamacallit had was talking about what she was saying about her dad during the first episode or second episode. So this is what she said. This was kind of, and also, Aura, if you're watching, we love you. You are who you are. Just because people don't get your personality or feel how you are as a person doesn't mean they don't like you. We're just getting to know you, and you are supported in your chosen family, which is the fandom and the people that are close to you. We all love you and we support you and we see you, girl. And your drag is excellent. Don't let nobody tell you different, okay, girl?
Life, and it also like I was like I fell in a sinkhole, you guys. I lost myself. I quit drag. Yeah, so coming into the show, I just really wanted to do something for my family, and also obviously share myself and share my talents to the world and share my stories, because mental health is something we should talk about. I talked about this the first episode. This is one of the stories that they haven't shown yet. I don't know if they are, but I lost my.
Okay, yeah. So basically, she was just saying that she lost her dad due to suicide. That was definitely tough. So you got to think about her state of mind that she was in this competition. So that must have been a very, very hard thing for her. And I felt for her in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Emery, my fave. Hey, okay, I know that's right. Well said, Valerie. Thank you so much. Never forever. Okay, so let's move on. We're still on the okay. So this is a situation where Malaysia confronts it basically confronts the group, but she's really talking to Miss Mistress, talking about who in the bunch basically said about her placement or whatever. And then Mistress was basically saying, girl, well, it was me, the big bird, that said it, girl. Just
you should have been
directed to me. Right, exactly. So, I mean, to me, this is where we're starting to see the conflict kind of boil up and everything. But at the end of the day, I don't think it's like bad conflict. I don't think it's like, I don't think that it's like trying to be like malicious or bullying or craziness. You know what I'm saying? Or do you guys feel that way?
Well, I certainly did not. I mean, I feel like Mistress has been brutally honest, and if she's going to say it behind your back, she'll say it to your face too. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's good to exactly, Arshia. It's definitely good TV in my opinion as well. I think that they know they're on a TV show, and Mistress is just doing what she needs to do to get some airtime while still simultaneously being herself. Because I think that she is just like that in person, right? And I think that is because she hangs and was raised around the older generation of girls, because that's how we play. That's how we do things. If you guys know that are out there, you guys know when you're behind stage or you're backstage or you're getting ready, the girls read down. You know what I'm saying? Like the girls would key cackle. They would talk about you. They would say, "Oh, girl, you brought that to the show, or you're wearing that. Oh, girl, your makeup, girl, blend that up a little bit." You know what I'm saying? Like they'll do all that stuff if you were one of those girls. But if you aren't, I can see why Mistress is offended, but it's not that way. And I think that it just comes from you not being right. It's you not having no experience, and you're just not one of those girls that are that girl. You know, I mean, it is what it is, right? So it's just shade,
it's
right?
Light and fun shade.
Right. It's just light and it's drag. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is what we wanted. We wanted some drama. Right. We wanted something, but even in my opinion, this just wasn't drama. Like, girl, she said, girl, well, I'm the one that said it, girl. I was referencing you. So, girl, it is what it is, right? So moving on from that, we're gonna see Miss RuPaul in her Bahama Mama sweater. Okay. What did you think about this look?
She definitely just came back from her little trip and came straight from the airport to production. She looked cute.
Yeah, she was cute. She was, I mean, I enjoyed it. She wasn't as like, suited and booted like she always is. This was very chill, just very Mr. Rogers, Bahama Mama situation with it, which I didn't mind. Why does my dad, what is going on? But But anyway, let's see. Let me see. Giving old money. Okay, I'm not. I know that's
Right.
right. But RuPaul ends up telling the girls what they're going to do for their challenge. They're going to break up into 3 groups of 4, and they are going to have different genres of music to play out in the challenge, right? But first, she ended up bringing the old gays out, which was so cute to me, in my opinion. I'm happy that RuPaul brought them on just to showcase who they were, if they people don't know who they were, which I enjoyed. Did you enjoy them?
I do. They just are so like their positivity is effervescent. I love it.
Yeah, I agree. And do you, as you are getting older, you're a seasoned girl now, do
I
you
know,
think,
right?
as you're getting older and very seasoned, do you think that their sentiments about friends are way more important now versus when they were younger?
Oh, absolutely. Because I feel like it's so many. I don't know. It's a balancing act because at this age, if certain people do certain things, you'll get rid of them and cut them off.
Hmm.
But I've always been a person that believed in a small circle. But I like what the guy in the middle said. He said that he lost his whole circle in the untuck, and he had to find people again, and he like kind of latched and make this his new family. And I couldn't even imagine doing that. That must be really hard to lose your core circle. Because I'm a small circle girl. Like I have like 2, 3 people that those my Judies.
Yeah.
So definitely can relate. And I speak to my chosen family more than my blood family. So I connected.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, same. As I'm getting older, it's funny. I don't know what it is about me. Like, I do not talk to a lot of people personally on a one-on-one basis. Not because I feel like I'm, better than anything, but I'm very big on my peace. I'm very big on my peace. And if my peace is bothered by someone else's actions or how they treat other people, it just, I'm a Libra. My vibes be off, girl. I go off of vibes a lot. And I don't know. I'm very selective of who I hang out with and who I give my energy to. And yeah, I mean, as I'm getting older, the circle definitely grows smaller. You weed them out,
Mhm.
Live for this guest appearance. Yes. They got more airtime than, oh, shade.
Y'all stop. Stop it.
Shade. They got more airtime that I'm not, yep, they did. Love them. I wonder where the fourth, I know where was the fourth one?
I thought that it was either he was busy or they particularly chose 3 because they were 3 song genres. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that might be true, right? Well, I don't know, but then, like, yeah,
But
I
they
don't
didn't really connect it if that was the
yeah.
case. So I was
Right, I was gonna say, but then they didn't really have yeah, I don't know, but I would have loved
like
to see a
I'm the
third one.
rock representative. Well, they didn't really do that. So I don't know.
Right, exactly, I don't know, but hopefully the fourth one is A-okay and is doing great and
And eating his applesauce in
right,
peace. Like,
right, exactly, hopefully she
love
still
you.
got a good little check for using that clip, it is what it
Yeah.
is. You need to cultivate your friendships to keep yourself happy and sane. Yes, 100% agree. But you know what, with me, Imma be honest, I don't talk to anyone. Like, I don't talk to anyone. Like, I don't, like, and that's so bad, and I think and this is the reason why, in my opinion. I feel like I don't talk to anyone now, this time, present day, because I'm so invested into my work. I'm so invested into you guys that are watching. I'm so invested into building this bigger and better, right? Because it's long hours, it's strenuous, it takes a lot of time and energy. And when my friends say, "Oh, let's go hang out, let's go to this party, let's go to this dinner." And I'm like, I can't do that because I'm editing or I'm working or I'm filming or I'm doing something. And it's just kind of like sometimes you just need to step away to make yourself better, to get to where you want to be in life. And then you can have the fun of hanging out, doing all the other stuff. I started later with the situation, but that's the reason why
Yeah.
I think.
I, that's relatable. Listen, I always say, let me fill my cup so then it can run up over and I can give you the best of me. Like if you focus on your work, then that's what your focus is right now. So I can feel more full. So I'm not mad at that. I have that habit too. People always say, I haven't heard from you in weeks or months.
Mhm.
Well, I'm centering myself. I'm focused on my piece. I'm working. I'm trying to figure out what my next move is going to be, so
Yeah.
I can relate to that.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. But yeah, love the gays on here. I mean, the old gays, they were so awesome. So happy to see that. So here we go. The girls break up into their okay. Oof. The girls break up into their groups. They trying to figure out what's going on. They're trying to see which genre of music they're gonna do, right? So we start seeing the conflict. Now, this is where the situation is. As you can see here, Marsha's saying, well, we're thinking about doing heavy metal. Does anyone else object to it or want to do it as well? Or I don't know what exactly the verbiage she used, but it was in the nutshell of like, this is what we would like to do. What else does everyone feel like they're going to do, or want to do, right? So this is where the situation where Malaysia, Sasha's,
Look at Sasha Arms.
right, Sasha Arms is bitch. Malaysia's looking like girl. Well, we want to do metallic. We want to do heavy metal too, and girl, Sasha's giving girl this thing. They are trying it because very much right. She's mad. She's angry that the girls are giving her so much fever about this. Like, girl, I think at this point in time, at this point in time right here, let's go back. At this point in time, I feel that Sasha's group felt like the girls did not give them the option to be like that they could take heavy metal too, instead of saying, girl, let's just vote for it, or let's just play a game. Let's do a 50-50 situation, rock, paper, scissors, pull a name out of the hat, something that they can actually have, to be a fair, like, chosen genre, right? So with that being said, I think it just sparked very quickly, because if you looked at it, Marsha said, well, we're looking at doing heavy metal. Is anyone else looking at that, or who wants to do heavy metal as well? But I think it just kind of like,
once
went off the rails.
Mistress and Lux took the mic on that part, it
Oh.
wasn't really presented as an option anymore.
Oh, right here. It was at this point. When she said, girl, well, honey, I have the hat. I mean, girl,
I have the hat. I'm giving you metal right now.
I'm giving you metal now, so this is what we're going to do. And at this point, it was just like, question though. Down in the comments, let us know. Let us be real. Who would you guys be in this situation? If you was in this situation, who would you guys be?
That's interesting.
You know what I'm saying?
I would have been Sasha though, because I would have been
Sasha was going to bow out.
I would have been open to bowing out at first but then Sasha said, but I don't like why you think that you just deserve to choose.
Right.
So that's when it would have gave what you want to do.
It's not what
you're gonna do.
That is exactly what I was thinking the whole time this was going on. I was like, girl, this is a Gia Gunn played out scene. Girl, this should be on a play called What You Want to Do Is Not Necessarily What You're Gonna Do. Bitch, it was giving very much that. Miss Lux and Miss Mistress was not having it. She was not playing the games. Meanwhile, Jax's team over here with Miss Anitra, Lucy, and Miss Robin, they say, girl, we're just gonna do hip hop, girl.
She gave Color Purple, close the piano, gotta go. We hip hop. See you later.
Girl, y'all can fight over that. Girl. We can take hip hop. That's all right. We're going ahead. We just go eat our popcorn while you guys do a little 1-2 over there. Right. So in my opinion, though, I'm not gonna look at there you go. She just eating the popcorn. She just enjoying the moment. This is me low key secretly, because girl, I would want to see all this play out. But at the end of the day, if I'm being honest, I think everyone would kind of react. If you was in Mistresses and Lux's group, you would react like them. And then if you were in Sasha's and Malaysia's group, you would kind of react like them. It all depends on where you were in the groups, because at the end of the day, you're going to fight for what you want. You know what I'm saying? You're going to fight for what you want. But I think, in my opinion, I think it was good TV. And I think they were just being funny. And I don't know. They were testing to see how far they can push it to get their way. And they didn't fold, which I'm happy about. Sasha was gonna give fold situation when she said, "Girl, well, we're gonna do good with whatever genre we got." You know, and Malaysia she tapped her on the shoulder, like,
She's like, no, baby.
She said, "Girl, we go."
No.
Yeah. What we're not gonna do is we're not
folding.
She said, "Excuse me." Sasha, girl, sit back like, with Sasha. She shoved her finger right in her lips and said, shh.
No, we fighting this one.
Yeah. And girl, I was here for it though. I wasn't mad. I was not mad about the situation. So the girls are still arguing about it. The girl said, okay, Malaysia feels very, she feels like she's being bullied. She feels like she is being taken advantage of. She feels like, girl, how are they going to tell me what I'm going to do and what we're not going to take? That just makes no sense, which at the end of the day, I kind of feel her. I agree with her. It is what it is. What did you say? They picked their own group. Whoa. Right. Yeah. I mean, Valery, Sasha gave us new acronyms. OCP, Oh Child Please. Yes, she did, which I lived for. Sasha gave you the girl, Oh Child Please. That was cute to me. Did you enjoy that? Are you going to use the OCPs? Are you guys going to use the OCPs down in the comments?
If applicable, why not?
Yeah, I probably won't though. Why don't production pick the song for the group? I don't know. To cause this drama.
They did that to stir the pot.
Yeah, exactly. To cause this drama. I agree. Wait, what did you say? I don't think it's immature to have to fight for what you want, especially in a competition like that's my sentiment's true. My sentiment's true. Oh, you said no, Juan. You're not going to use the acronym. Oh, you're not going to use the OCP. Oh, you girls are not going to. Shade. You girls are a shady bunch, honey. But yeah, moving on.
BMW body made wrong.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's the only. Yeah. So here we go. We see Miss Malaysia and Miss Lux Noir London digging into the hat to see what genre they're going to get. This was the moment God was listening and he ended up answering Miss Malaysia's prayers. I'm getting the heavy metal genre, which I enjoyed to see. The girls literally were so happy, and I was happy for them because, girl, at the end of the day, let's just be real. Lux and Miss Mistress was definitely being very pushy and very aggressive with it.
It was very aggressive. It was a bit off-putting at how aggressive they were being, but I don't feel like it was crossing the lines of entering bullying territory.
Oh no, it's definitely not
bullying. He wasn't like undermining you or belittling you in a way or attacking you. It was just saying, I'm taking this, so deal with it. It was very aggressive.
Yeah, it was very aggressive, and that's fine, but that's what you're supposed to do in a competition show.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, what you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? This is why when girls don't speak up for what they want, they usually get sent home packing. Do you want to go home packing? Do you not want to fight for what you want? Are you not fighting for this crown? Are you going to be aggressive for this $200,000? Wait, it's 200, right?
Girls that they either wait for the wine or they settle for the pickle juice. Like, I'm a girl.
Exactly. And that's another thing.
Fight for it.
And that's another thing. I just want. Why are we so sensitive? Like, why are we so sensitive now in today's age? What is going on? Have you guys not hung around friends? Like, what makes you let's be real. Like, your friends act like this. You know what I'm saying? If your friend has an opinion, well, I don't know who you guys hang out with. Let's be real. I don't know. But,
some of these people from Hartford, Connecticut, and it's a different.
Girl, I don't know.
I'm from the South Side of Chicago, so that was nothing.
Know which Care Bear show, My Little Pony show. I don't know what type of what type of life you live in. But bitch, the reality is people just disagree. And just because you disagree with something doesn't mean you're being
Yeah.
hateful or you're being bullied. Yes,
Hateful or
people are
leading to
aggressive.
a fight. Yeah.
It's ridiculous. I don't understand. And I get it. I don't want to invalidate anyone's feelings because girl, people do really feel affected by it. Like people are
Yeah.
like, girl, she was just bullying me. And sometimes you just have to
That
tell the girl,
wasn't,
she said she just didn't want to do that.
unfortunately,
Right.
words mean things, and that did not apply.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Agreed. We were just acting, agreed. They were just acting entitled. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. I can get with that. Entitlement. They was very entitled to the situation, to the situation. I think Lux was a bully. I saw only one comment that was dismissive. She said, "What makes your group so metallic fantastic?" And by that logic, the Lux group was less metal than Sasha's group.
But that's not an attack at personality
Alejandro,
or their
what
drag.
Alejandro. Okay, baby, come here. Sit on my girl. Go on ahead, rest your head on mother's
Yeah.
bosom.
You're not
And
metal, baby. I'm
girl,
sorry.
okay, now Alejandro, I feel what you're saying, and you might feel belittled by that comment, and you have every right to feel that way. I'm not saying you how you feel is wrong, but what I'm saying is try to look at it in a different aspect of someone else's personality because everyone has different personalities. Some people are very, very stern. Malaysia has said she is a very calm, timid type of person. Robin is pretty much the same way. You have Lux and Mistress on a different level of personalities. So if you know that the person has a very outspoken personality, what makes you think logically that they're going to speak to you in a nonchalant, charismatic, very even leveled type of conversation? They're just not gonna, it's not gonna be like that. It's gonna be very upfront, very no sugarcoating about it, very just raw, real, and they don't mean no harm about anything. That's just how they communicate. Now, granted, a lot of the times could it come off as very, bully-ish? Yes, some people can feel that way. But at the end of the day, it's not what they say, it's how they say things, you
Yeah.
know? And
We're not disputing the fact it was very aggressive.
oh, absolutely.
It was,
Absolutely very
I was
aggressive.
slightly gagging a bit. I was like, ooh, ooh. He's
Right.
like, well, I guess y'all gonna have to adapt to country. And
I mean,
we've
you guys
already
better
made our choice.
right, like, girl, you guys better, oh, well, girl, get yourself very familiar with country, baby, because we're already doing metallic. It's very much that, like, okay,
This
like,
was
okay.
really light for me. I'm like, again, I don't know if it's because I'm from Chicago, but I'm like, it could have went a whole nother way. Could have went a
Okay.
whole nother way.
See, that's the thing. And I'm not good. I'm not good. Listen, I agree. If I was somebody timid and if I was somebody that really just didn't speak up for myself, I would probably not, I would have probably felt that way, right? I probably would have felt that
Yeah.
way. But if like even Cook, okay, Devon, let you were there when we went when I met up with Devon at a drag show at Mickey's, and it was very tight, it was very packed. And when I was trying to look at the stage, somebody ended up trying to Devon, please, let them know what I literally kind of almost lost it because I was about to punch him in his face because he was like, I said, you, who the fuck? Like, I was honestly angry. I was not angry. I was low key angry. But at the end of the day, it's almost like he's going to tell me, basically it was so cramped. He didn't like the fact that I was so like close. Like, bitch, how are you? Everyone's close to each other. I don't know. It was crazy to me. It was
Yeah,
crazy.
let me make you a VIP section so your arms and shoulders can have more. Who the fuck are you?
Yeah, I just didn't understand that. It was crazy. Like, honestly, I almost lost my shit. And Devon looked at me like, girl, I didn't realize that you would like that, bitch. I am very spicy. Just don't mess with me. Just don't mess with me.
It's there.
Yeah.
It's there.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah. I agree with you, Val. But I said, I think Lux was a bully, and you read it as I think Lux was what?
Oh, maybe I misread it too then.
Right?
I thought you said that it was only one thing that she said that you felt like was dismissive or as a bully. What
Right.
came off as bullying, maybe?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm reading very fast.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, coming in late, but the Annabelle joke at the beginning was funny. Mistress is Mistress just too quick at the mouth for the girls. Yeah, and that's just what it is. And that just comes from being around the old school queens, which I'm so
Mhm.
shocked and surprised about because Malaysia is a pageant queen. So she should know and she should be around this verbiage and this
No,
attitude.
no, no, no.
No?
Chevelle, Mistress is a pageant winner and hangs around other pageant
Oh,
winner. Malaysia has been to pageants, has
girl,
attended
let me go make my
pageants.
drink, girl. Girl, let me go make my drink. And if you guys
She
don't
said that she has
wait,
competed in many and lost a lot. Malaysia and Mistress ain't the same type of pageant
what
girl.
do you mean? So what type of pageant girl is Mistress?
Well, I
Tell us
don't
about it.
know. Mistress is a girl who actually hang around the type of girls that we're talking about, who do that fun and like shade because they get booked. They get booked and they are at shows. They win pageants, and that's why they're getting booked. I don't know if Malaysia get booked for shows like that. She probably didn't get her first booking until they heard she was on season 15 of
Oh,
Drag Race.
you know what? You know what? Let me tell you something. I don't know what's going on.
Not personal,
Girl,
but I
not
just saying
passionate,
she
not
ain't in that
passionate.
circle of girls
You're saying that she's not that
that
girl? Are you saying she's not that girl?
she's not in that circle of girls.
Oh, you
And
know
you are
what?
who you hang with.
I'm not gagging.
Well, it is what it is. Moving on from this thing, we see this girl all the time and yeah, and they're just doing the rehearsals. Do we need to talk about the rehearsals and them trying to do the dances? I mean, I felt like it was
And it's like,
yeah,
show me the show.
and this is the thing. Let me know also, you guys. Do you guys want to see this? Okay, first of all, we know that we only have an hour. Do you guys
Yeah.
want to see them behind the scenes of getting their songs and choreograph together? Or would you want to put that time to the runways? You know what I'm saying? I would just think logically, cut all that out. I don't care how they're doing the song,
I'm
right?
on your
Because majority of
side.
the time, they only give us snippets of what they don't even show on the runway, because they use the best version of what they're doing, you
Exactly.
know?
And does it matter if they messed up in the practice, if they delivered in the performance? Like,
Thank you. Like, I just never understood that. Like, if we have an hour, you're gonna take time away from the runways and to give us this. Like, I don't need to see this. To be honest with you, I don't even need to see this queen again. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's on every
we'll be
season.
fine.
Yeah, he'll be fine. He's still gonna get booked. He's still gonna get paid. It is what it is. I don't care. Give us the run. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, make it make sense to me. So, a production. If you guys are watching World of Wonder, MTV, Drag Race, all the
And
other
if you
stuff,
want to
put all this stuff in the extended untucked and give us the runways. Be
and if
fair.
you want to blame somebody for the short runway, blame him.
Blame.
Because we have to see him.
Yes, blame her. Blame her. Blame the blonde queen girl. Blame her. Let me see. Cut out the practices. Put more time into the workroom banter and runways. I honestly don't even need to hear the. I don't even need to hear the workroom banter. To be honest with you, really seriously. Speaking about workroom banter, we're going to go into this pivotal moment I think was very important. Miss Sasha Colby talking about, like we were talking about in the beginning, her experience in Hawaii and how they used to put they used to have the trans girls put on buttons to say that they were a boy. And, I thought that was crazy to me. Like, what in the world was that? Like, that's insane to me. And her experience about, when the girls would leave the drag clubs, they would end up getting arrested. And, just imagine like you going to work, you're doing a show with a whole bunch of people that you love and you like to hang out with. And next thing you know, you're getting handcuffed in the back seat of a police car. That's crazy. Just for being yourself. Like, that's insane to me. So, what did you
Yeah,
think
it
about this
is.
moment?
I think she even said that because these people she was talking about in times of like the 60s, 70s, and 80s when they were already, I think she said that, like she
Yeah.
quoted a particular time where they had to do that and people, and I think Hawaii also, well, no, anyway, Yeah, you said they would get locked up and they used to have to wear badges so because it was against the law to trick people about your gender, I think she said.
Mhm.
And so they had to wear those badges, and then they would get locked up and they would have to stay in over the night or the weekend. I'm like, that
Mhm.
is really wild. But this is, like you said, why it's important to learn from the people that came before you in your generation.
Exactly.
Because I was like, I did not know this was a thing. I
Yeah.
did not know this was a
Yeah,
thing.
that was crazy to me. They had literally signs and symbols of who they were. Like this
It's
is a
like it's
boy.
just
Like
a scarlet
i
letter,
imagine me
or
walking around with a button saying boy. Like what
I
in
know.
the
It was
world?
like,
How are you girl, you
it reminded me of like the Jews,
right, it's like,
Jewish
yeah, the
people.
Holocaust. The Holocaust. Like that's
Yeah, the
crazy.
Jewish people who had to wear, yeah. I'm like, what is this?
Yeah, like that's
Um,
crazy. I mean, it's not necessarily like that. It's I mean, hold on, wait. Let's
we're not saying it. Yeah,
whoa.
no,
Let's go back. It
let's
ain't
not
like
even make
that.
the
It's
comparison. But
yeah, it's not
when
the
I heard that they had to wear those symbols or like
yeah,
walk around with it just for
okay.
identification purposes, it
Yeah,
just
just
reminded me of, yeah.
y-
Like, but even just a scarlet letter, just to walk around, like, have to be identified by the
okay, well,
masses as
I'm gonna
someone
ride
that's
with you with the
lesser.
scarlet letter. I'm not riding with you with the girl.
No, no, we're gonna stick with the scarlet letter. We're gonna stick with the scarlet letter.
Girl, we gonna stick with the
This
scarlet letter. I ain't right, girl. That was sentiment. That was
let's deviate away from that. Yeah.
woo. Okay, girl. Wait a minute. Hold on, girls. Grab your wigs. Take your tuck your tucks, girl. Wait a minute. That wasn't. We did not mean to see that. Okay, so that's quite common in our Polynesian communities. We had a few well-known trans activists in New Zealand in the 70s and 80s that had to wear buttons. I blame Western ideologies. Yeah, that's. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
she
crazy, but.
particularly quoted the 70s and 80s, and I was like, oh
Mhm.
wow,
And
that's really crazy.
again, I think it was very important for her to share that information because I had no idea that they did that in Hawaii.
No
And
idea.
and if you notice, even in her confessionals, it was a pivotal moment for her because it was a self-realization at that moment while she was talking, like how how important it is for her to be on this big platform like this and how the realization of her experience has changed from the 60s, 70s, and 80s. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like it's not the same anymore. But we still need to get better at this because
Yeah, and
how
just
can
being
you not
grateful.
yeah, how can trans women not use women's bathrooms is crazy to me. Like,
Yeah.
girl, you don't think that do you think I would be more safe in a women's or a men's restroom? I'm walking into a men's restroom. That's ridiculous. Like, anyway, it just
So ridiculous.
yeah, that can be a long conversation. I might start a little series of fem queen topics, talking about stuff, but I don't know.
I would love to join you. And someone mentioned anti-trans legislation, and I think now, and more important than ever, if anyone has seen the Donald Trump video where he's talking about it, if he runs for office again, that he's going to make it a crime to even have any type of gender-affirming surgery on teens, or for them to do it at all, period. Or if hospitals even or doctors even agree to do those surgeries, gender affirming surgeries on children and adults, that they would no longer be eligible for federal funding or something like that. But I was just like, this is why we need to vote.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This is why we need to vote.
So,
Keep his ass
you know
away.
what? Since you mentioned that, this is a very, very, it's a very touchy topic, and I want you guys to comment down in the comment section, and I might just make a video separately, specifically on this topic. Since you mentioned about, the children and surgeries and stuff and medications, do you think that children should have gender affirming surgeries and medications? Children that are from
Oh,
like children from being born till 18 or whatever state deems them as an adult.
let's see what the comments say. I mean, I can only well, I can share what my personal thoughts.
Yeah.
Let me preface with I'm not trans. I do
Mhm.
identify more as more kind of gender queer,
Non-binary.
non-binary, but and I would say that, each person's experience is different. I
Mhm,
have met many trans people who have said that they've always felt that way their entire life and they wish they
mhm,
had access to those type of enhancements and affirming surgeries at a young age.
mhm.
But there are others that's realized later in life. I can only tell you that it may not be for everybody to have, but maybe some do deserve the option to have that. A lot of people were already aware of what their gender was at a very young age. I always knew at a young age that I didn't quite fit into any one box as boy or girl, and it was very difficult for me as a child. So I could only imagine what it would feel like being a trans child who felt like I don't fit in this body and having that conversation with a parent and needing the guidance and the access to medication, whether hormonal therapy or physical changes to the body. I do think that they should be able to make that change once they're 18. But if their parents are willing to allow them to do it before that age, if they have that conversation, that's between the parent and the child to make the decision on, and it should be a case by case basis. Maybe that's just my opinion.
Yeah, just in a nutshell, because if I decide to make a video on this topic, me being a trans woman, I think that do I think children should have gender affirming surgeries or take gender affirming medications? I don't think children should be doing that. That's just my opinion. Am I going to pass a bill to block that? No, because that's just how I feel. I'm not going to tell another family on how to raise their children. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say, no, you should not give your child, you should not, you should not treat or raise your child in this type of way because that's none of my business. That's between that child and the parenting that's involved. But if I had a child and I realized that my child was trans, because you do realize that at a young age, I feel like, um, I know that I would not want to, I would not go that route in wanting my child to have gender affirming surgeries of any kind, whether it be facial work done, surgeries at 16, 15 years old, genital surgeries at a young age. That just wouldn't be something that I would want for my child, or even take medications in that aspect. Even though I know mentally, I always say that, damn, I wish I would have started when I was this age, or damn, if I just started at freaking 10, 12 years old, you know how fucking, cuntier I would look, you know what I'm saying? My body would look so much more better because you just see that for yourself. But
Mhm.
I mean, at the end of the day, you just don't never know if or when, which yeah, I don't know. That's just my opinion on it. But I'll probably make a video on it some other time.
I also want to add at least that whether they have legal access to these things or not, people will still pursue it illegally in black markets. So I just think that at least legalizing it at least give people the option to
Yeah.
do it in
Mhm.
a more sanitary and safe
Mhm.
environment. In the same way, I would want people to do it in a sanitary and safe environment with abortions or any other thing. So that is why I just think it's important to at least legalize it and not block it.
Right. Yeah, I 100% agree. Like I said, if I had a chance to vote on a bill right now, would I accept and vote for a bill to let the family, child, and doctors decide what is best for the child? I would totally agree
Mhm.
with it. I would vote yes for it. But if you're saying that if I would want that for my child and go that
Yeah,
direction, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. But it's not for me to
yeah.
decide it for another family, you know?
And I'm not a doctor either, so I don't know what's the best timing of doing something to your bones or doing a
Right.
surgery at a certain age. So maybe they may need to wait till their bodies are fully developed, but I can't say. So I just I'm not here yet.
And then another thing, like, don't just because other people have different ideas of doing things how you necessarily wouldn't do it, because it's almost like if somebody was like, oh, you're talking bad about, children and families and stuff. Like, I know, I just said I wouldn't want that for my child. That's my family. You know what I'm saying? That's nothing to do
Yeah.
with you,
Yeah,
But
for your own reasons. I understand. Yeah.
right. So moving on, that kind of went left for a second, but
I
okay. We're
know it's
here.
important conversations to
Yeah,
have,
we're
though.
here now. We're here now. Okay. Um, but yeah, let's go. Miss Mistress ends up walking up to Malaysia, talking about she looks like a clown, basically. And I'm thinking to myself, girl, mistress, aren't you really looking at what you look like? And she just is talking about Malaysia's makeup and how bad it looks and how you were trying to copy me, but you ended up getting this result, which was quite interesting to me. And I mean, I just don't.
These stills.
I just don't. I just don't. Yeah, it's a lot going on. What do you think about this?
Malaysia got her back when she said, hey, you look like a clown.
Oh, yeah, that was so good.
Because she did.
She did.
Like,
That's why I was like, what?
what you going for, girl?
And this is the thing. I think this is just this is backstage banter. This is something that the girls do when they're getting ready, when they're trying to wait for their lashes to dry, or when they trying to wait till they put on their gown before they put on their hair so they can walk out on stage. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the moments where you're going to get this interaction between the queens when, I felt like it was no harm to it. But I think at this point, you have to be in the mindset of where these girls are mentally at this stage. They're probably drained, they're tired, they're exhausted. It's mentally frustrating being judged and critiqued and stuff. And I just, Malaysia's probably just at the breaking point of, girl, I've had it.
Yeah, because she's not one of those girls. So, and I think in this moment, Mistress is showing this is the point. You can see, like, she's having fun with this. She's smiling, like she's throwing her shade, but it's like you can tell that she's having fun.
Yes, and that's a thing.
Malaysia, I don't think she's really getting it. Like, she's getting a little defensive.
You know what? Yeah, it's so true. Is anyone getting Bianca Del Rio vibes from Mistress? You know what? It is very much that. It's very like, cut and dry.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
I get it. And
That's a
I'm here
great
for it.
comparison.
I'm here for it.
Nice little analogy. I like
Yeah,
it.
I'm here for it. Are you guys not liking her? Are you guys not liking Mistress because she's a big girl? Interesting. I don't know. So moving on to the looks, what did you think about Miss RuPaul? You guys and girls, theys, thems, all of that in between in the spectrum. Get your guys' comments and emojis ready. If you guys are a part of my YouTube membership family, make sure you guys have those emojis ready from the chop, safe, or an overlook. Okay, you guys? So also, if you guys are watching this live now, please give this video a thumbs up. If you guys are watching this in the live replay, comment down below what you guys think, as well as give this video a thumbs up as well. What did you guys think? What did you think about this look?
I thought RuPaul looked good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, this is more of the type. I know she doesn't really do many imaginative things with her hair, but this is clean. And then this little dress, oh my God, angles, that asymmetric cut, look good.
Yeah. Okay. So what did you guys think, you guys? Was this the safe, chop, or overlook? Oops, somebody gave it a chop. Okay. Ooh, Mama Ru.
She said, "Hi."
She looks okay.
You took it back.
RuPaul's slit has me partially gagged. Okay, it's no shade. I just felt like the bottom. Okay, this is how I felt. I thought she looked good. The hair was on the mug. Miss Raven, you painted the shit out of her this episode. You painted the shit out of her. What's up, Bobby? Let me see. She looked over. Yeah, for some reason, I thought she looked over. The hair, the mug was totally on. The outfit was missing. I don't know what was going on, but her shape was right. I enjoyed the shape.
The shape is right, yeah.
Yeah, I just felt like, how, some dresses have two pieces to the dress. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like maybe the bottom piece was stained, dirty, ripped, or something. And she said, girl, fuck it. We only got 5 minutes to get on stage. We got to go. You know, I felt like it
I
was
can
this
see
moment.
that now. I
You know what I'm
can't
saying?
unsee it.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
can't
Like,
unsee it.
you know what I'm saying? Like if it was a black velvet bottom or something that was a train or something, or tight fitted down mermaid
Mhm.
or something, and then
Mhm.
it just seemed like, girl, this ain't going up, this ain't going up. Well, just push it up, pull it up, just pull it up, and it ripped in the back. And she said, "Girl, fuck it, let me just go on stage," you know. And it just gave me
I'm
very
really
much that
loving the whole
situation.
story behind it.
You know, you got to be imaginative, you know, because I'm like, girl, what makes what? Why did this happen? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to think to myself, girl, like think about it. You notice that she didn't turn around. She didn't. I mean, girl, her whole ass would be out. You know, I hate this. Yeah, but anyway, I thought this was a
I
safe look, but
think
she looked over.
I think I just gagged at the short skirt. Maybe that's what the shortcut. Yeah, maybe that's why. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm here for her. She wanted to go reminisce
Yeah.
back in her New York heydays, her New York
Hmm.
ho heydays. But moving on, we're going to get into the main challenges now. The Bonjo Bitches is the first group coming up. What did you think about the Bonjo Bitches, you guys? First, was it a chop? Was this a safe performance or was this an over performance? And who did you guys like the best in this group?
Ooh, I'm
What do you
curious
think,
what they
Emery?
have to say. I thought that this group was over.
Mm-hmm.
This was my favorite group.
Yeah.
My standout for me, actually, I thought that Lux and Mistress were the two standouts for
Mm-hmm.
me. I like when Mistress said that even at 100, life just begun. Like I like
Mm-hmm.
that lyric. And then Lux said something like, "We don't need men; they waste our time." When honestly, we don't have that much time left.
Yeah.
I just thought those were good lines. So to me, they both stood out.
Yeah. For
But to
me,
me, Lux was the biggest standout for me. For me,
oh, because it was unexpected. It was like,
yeah,
oh, okay. You trying to show you trying to step out your box. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like I felt like it was that situation. For me personally, this was my favorite group as well. I think that this was an overperformance from this group. And the to be honest with you, all of them really did good. They all were standouts to me
Yeah.
because Lux stepped out of her comfort zone, stepped out of the box that we didn't think that she could step out of, right? Like, or
Mhm.
we didn't expect, not think that she couldn't, but we didn't expect her to do it like this, right? So that was amazing. Her makeup was giving girl crackhead. You know, it wasn't old lady, it was crackhead tease. Mistress
Mhm.
was looking like a clown in the face, but she ended up turning it out. She was a showstopper in this group. Also, let's talk about Selena. Selena did so
She
good in
did
this episode
good.
too. She really stepped up to the plate. She really acted her ass off. She gave me old lady tease. And I think out of all of the groups, to me personally, this was an old lady group. Like it seemed like a lot of the other groups, the other two groups, they were dressed as old ladies and painted somewhat like old ladies. I felt like this was an actual acting like old ladies being fun
Mhm.
and entertaining, right? Like I just think
Yeah.
it was like that. Even Miss Marsha, I think she killed it, knocked it out of the
No,
ballpark.
she
I
did
think
good.
the lyrics
Mhm.
for all four of them were really, really good. I enjoyed
Yeah.
this group thoroughly. And yeah, they really, really did good. But if I had to pick one person, if I had to pick one person out of the group, it's hard. I would I would pick Mistress. I would pick Mistress out of this group. Um, yeah, they did the best in this challenge for sure. Who would you pick? You picked Lux, right?
I was stuck between Lux and Mistress, but I just chose Lux. Yeah.
Okay, got you. So next group is this was such a good group. Yeah, look at them.
They did really good. They
They
should be
really
proud of
did.
themselves.
Yeah,
All
they
of them, honestly.
Yeah, all of them. Bravo to you, ladies. You girls really, really, really did good. Next group is the Rocking OGs. Now, everyone, let us know down in the comments, safe, chopper, overperformance, and who do you guys think did the best? Let us know down in the comments. What did you think?
I thought it was safe with over moments. Uh, so at first I was like, this is kind of disjointed in terms of like as a group dynamic, but I did feel like Aura and Sasha really knocked it out of the park. I like when Aura said, "Keep losing my teeth, but they'll pack a bite," and I like I like that line.
Yes, that was so good. And what about Sasha's neck thing in the
Yes, and
Medicare?
I like Sasha said, "Cracking my neck, thank God for Medicare,"
Yeah.
and then she said, "Arthritis in my wrist, joint pain in my knees, can't laugh too hard. Crap, did I just pee?"
Yeah.
Like
It was so honestly,
Sasha
truly
killed it. They both killed it
they
for
did.
me.
They did. But Sasha took this one in my opinion. I didn't think that they were
Sasha,
old ladies.
yes.
I didn't think they were old ladies. I think they were trying to act. They were younger people trying to act like old ladies and dressed up as old ladies and have a shtick as old ladies. But in my opinion, I think that this was a good performance. And this was the number 2 out of the 3, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And if I had to pick one, it would definitely be Sasha for
Sasha
this
to me.
group.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
By the way, Spice did terrible to me.
You think she did? I think Spice did good. She wasn't worst case scenario.
For me, the critique about it was just a young person dressing up as old applied most to Spice.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
I was just like, I'm not getting the characterization. Like, I actually felt like Sasha really kind of went there for it, even the way she came out with hunched over, like and then the saggy titties. But Malaysia and Spice, to me, Spice honestly was in the bottom 3 for me. But anyway, go ahead.
Okay. Okay. Oh, no. That's good. That's good. Okay. But to me, I think Malaysia acted the most like an old lady and was being funny, and her lyrics were good, in my opinion.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying?
She acted the most like the old lady, but wasn't as entertaining as the Spice.
Yeah.
I mean, Sasha and
Sasha was definitely the most entertaining out of this group, in my opinion.
Spice is doing what she do every performance.
You know what? That's one thing about that. You know, I'll talk about Spice on the runway looks in a second. Moving on, you guys, again, get your guys's over, safe, or chops, old dirty bitches, and let us know who you guys think did the best in this group as well. So what did you think about old dirty bitches?
It's a chop.
Well,
it's a chop. Whew. I'm like, did y'all try?
Yeah.
I wasn't even getting enough hip hop, to be honest.
There was none.
I don't really. Do I have any good thing to say? Yeah,
I mean, yeah.
I don't really know if I have any. Well, okay, Anitra, literally, I'm like, girl, you do not know none of the lyrics. Her mouth.
Yeah. It was giving bubblegum.
Mm-hmm. Watermelon.
Bubblegum.
I was like, girl. And then I feel like in terms of like the elder characterization, I wasn't getting that for them. Like, y'all out here doing whole splits and like I'm like, are y'all trying to incorporate some type of like elderly motion in your choreography? Y'all was
I mean,
I don't know.
I got a lot. I'm gonna agree with pleasure, access of pleasure here. It wasn't entertaining, but it wasn't bad.
For wrong reasons for me.
It wasn't, to me, it wasn't as bad as what everyone is making, everyone else is making it seem. I think that it was okay. It wasn't bad.
I didn't have any standout lyrics either. I
didn't say I liked the lyrics out of everyone. I mean, not out of everyone. I liked their lyrics too. You know, I didn't mind it.
Maybe I need to go back. I can't remember any of the lyrics that stood out for me.
It gave "This is hip hop." No, it gave "Girl, their hips were hopping out of their body." I don't know. It wasn't right. I don't know. The offbeat dip. Yeah, that dip. I don't know. It wasn't hip hop. It just was not hip hop. It was doing Vogue elements and splits and cartwheels. Maybe if it was acrobatics, if it was Cirque du Soleil, Like maybe it would have been better. Robin's crunch, yeah, the dip was just
That
off.
dip
It
was
was just
definitely.
wrong. I just didn't understand
It
it. But
didn't even fit. Why
yeah,
you doing a dip for hip hop?
it didn't make sense. It just didn't make
Makes
sense.
sense.
Um,
Why you not getting crunk or like doing something like I don't know.
yeah, it just wasn't off. I did like the fact they stayed in that old lady-esque situation, kind of. You know what I'm saying?
It was moments where they at least tried. At least Lucy was like giving characterizations of like I'm an older woman, but I felt like
Sticky.
Anisha said I'm a paint old and I'm gonna just do what I do.
Yeah. Okay, so now this is the hard part. Everyone, I know everyone thinks this is a chop, but let us know who you guys think did the best in this group.
I mean, I guess Lucy.
Lucy.
I
Okay.
guess. I
Because it was
guess
Lucy, Jax, Anitra.
the best dancers in the competition, and Lucy.
Damn. Yeah, probably Lucy. Probably Lucy. Did Jax who did the worst in this?
Maybe I would say Robin.
Okay. Okay, so everyone is saying Lucy did the best. Okay, so everyone is unanimously saying Lucy did the best in this group.
The best.
Got you. Oh, not but the
Worst, I would
stage floor did the best to me. Shade. Arshia is on one today. No, secretly the palm trees did. The palm trees in the back did.
Anitra
so
didn't know none of her lyrics though, so
she
maybe I
didn't know
need
nothing.
to.
You know what? You know what? It was Anitra. It was Anitra
It
because
was Anitra.
it was Anitra because that was the main point of the challenge. Like if you don't know your
How you don't
lyrics,
know? You wrote these lyrics.
listen.
She didn't know
Listen.
what. Yeah, let me change it to
Listen.
Anitra.
Yeah, it was Anitra.
But
Okay,
Robin,
so
but at
go
least
ahead.
I saw Anitra do bad. Robin was so forgetful. That's what I
I
originally
couldn't
said.
forget that dip. I couldn't forget the dip.
Now that dip.
That dip, I couldn't forget it. If she was not forgetful, she was definitely memorable. Maybe not in the right reasons, but she was memorable. She was memorable. So now, so wait, who did you choose in this group again? The worst.
I say Robin at first. I'm gonna just stick with Robin.
Okay, you're gonna stick with
But
Robin.
Anitra was the worst. Now that you say it, but I
Okay,
said Robin.
Okay, so you say Robin, I say Anitra. Group number 2, who was the worst?
The worst in group number 2 was Spice for me.
Spice. Okay, I'm gonna agree with you with Spice. So Anitra and Spice bottom. Okay, and then this group, who did the worst?
No one did bad. But if I had to choose the worst, oh, that's so sad. I don't want because they did so good.
I know they did really good. All of them did good.
I can't choose about.
Hey, Alam, thank you for being a member, babe. Who did the worst?
Marsha?
Go on ahead.
I don't want. No. I'm gonna have to. Selena, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but none of them deserve to be in the bottom, though.
Who? Oh yeah, no. You're right. You're
Yeah.
right. This is all just fun and giggles. Okay, so yeah, to me personally, if I had to choose one, which none of them did bad, not even close to being bad, not even close to being in the bottom, right? To me personally, I would have put Lucy. Marsha. I would have picked Marsha. Yeah, Marsha did the worst in this.
Marsha's fine.
Yeah, Marsha did the worst to me. It wasn't as
It wasn't as
as the other 3, but they still were so good. All of them were so good. So basically, it was Marsha, Spice, and Robin, and
But no, you're right. Anitra did the worst.
Anitra. Okay, so Robin, Anitra, Spice, and Marsha. Okay, so those are the 4 that were in the bottom, right? So that we thought did the worst
per group, if they were judged as
per group, right? Okay, so let's just keep that in mind. Let's get into the fashion runways. Okay, so before we get into the fashion runways, I do want to say something about this. I think what MTV displayed on this episode for cutting and editing this episode in this particular way was very disrespectful, not only to the queens, but also to the designers that made these ensembles for the queens. The queens spent so much money, time, effort to create these looks and collaborate with these designers to show something on national television for them to get the response from everyone else in the fandom and around the world. And for them to cut it down to literally milliseconds is unacceptable. And they should definitely do something about that for previous seasons. They need to start from scratch. They need to start yesterday and get it together for episode number 7, because this was just not right on many levels. And we didn't get the time to just soak in everything and really pay attention to detail and critique everything, because I had to go back not once, not twice, but 3 times to really get into all of the queens collectively to give my constructive criticism. And I just didn't like that. I just thought that was so unfair to these queens. Like, it was really, really unfair. Get rid of the extra footage from them trying to create their songs and their choreography, and put that time to what they actually spent money on and to what they actually brought on this platform, because I just thought it was totally disrespectful.
And to add to that, I don't think they really know how true Drag Race fans really think. We love the runways.
Yeah.
That's one of the biggest parts of the show.
Yes.
We want to see that. And not only just the runways, the commentary about the runways from the judges. That's a huge part of loving this show. Why would you cut that down?
It just made no sense. How are you gonna have a toot and boot? How are you gonna have a pit stop? How are you going to get rid of the other content that World of Wonder and Drag Race creates, and you're only going to give us milliseconds of something that they're going to talk about? It makes sense. We're not going to really talk about their freaking choreographed performances. We're not going to talk about them trying to mess up on their lyrics when they're trying to make a song that they had literally 2 minutes to make. Like, we're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the main challenge, and we're going to talk about the runway, and we might even talk about the make-believe bully
Right.
the make-believe bully accusations, like, it just makes no sense,
Right.
But at the end of the day, I just wanted to speak my piece on that and give that situation.
No, thank you.
Yeah, it just was rubbing me the wrong way. I was so
Homophobia is at an all-time high.
Yes, absolutely. Transphobia, homophobia, all of that. All the phobias.
All the
blame
phobias.
NTV. How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you? The nerve of you. Okay, let's go on. Next. Okay, so fashion runways. This is tie-dye to die for. That's the category. Category is tie-dye to die for. Okay, so let's go. What did you think about this? You guys, if you're part of my YouTube membership family, definitely comment down below with the emojis. And if you guys aren't, let us know as well. Is this a chop? Is this safe? Or is this an overlook? Let us know down in the comments. What is Miss Anitra giving you guys? Let us know.
Safe.
Okay. All right.
I like it. I mean, it's cute.
Yeah, it's a cute look. It's a cute look. I agree. This is definitely safe. This is a safe look. I did like the hair. I did like the makeup. I like the way that she was presenting this, how she was selling it on the runway. It was cute. It was less fabric than what I really, really wanted. But
something
she has
feels
a body
slightly
for it.
missing from the arms and the neck, but
Yeah,
let's say
yeah. It's cute. It's cute. I mean, honestly, yeah, it's cute. Let's go. Next queen was Miss Jax. What did you think about Miss Jax, you guys? Let us know.
I couldn't wait for this one, and I know that Cheetos was also waiting for this one too. Their brand child. How you called it out before about this orange shit?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What is that?
But this, okay, you really like, oh, let me literally just be a Willy Wonka character at this point. Like, let me be a Oompa Loompa. Let me come out here looking cheesy and a fool in a cactus bra. What the hell is this?
Listen,
I'm tired, honestly.
Oh,
I'm tired.
What are you? What are
tired?
you? You know what?
You're not
Listen,
orange. If no one has not told you yet, you're not orange.
listen. I don't know where the correlation of orange comes from. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Why? What was the reason? What was the reason? I don't get it. I just didn't understand it. The hair, the mug was cute though. I ain't gonna lie.
The hair in the mug. If
Let,
there's
let,
an improvement with the
let,
makeup,
us give we gotta give a little glimpse of hope. Okay, we gotta give something. You know, we got to give Wish on a star with the situation. We're gonna give her a little, her mug and her hair is really cute though. I ain't gonna lie. But
I'll give her that.
the fashion, girl, she died. She didn't tie dye. She died. I don't know what's
She
going
died.
on. I don't know,
She
but
died.
it was
She
definitely
died in Cheeto dust.
she died in what?
Cheeto dust, Dorito dust,
Your
all the
Dorito dust.
dusters.
I cannot.
Yes,
Oh
I
my God.
can't.
It's a, you know what? You girls are shady. You girls are shady today. What are you again?
Tired.
Next queen on the list is Miss Lucy DeLuca.
This was safe.
Okay.
Actually, well, she actually looked really good to me. Well, okay, this didn't immediately translate to tie dye, but maybe because I saw it so quickly.
Oh,
When
yeah,
I,
sure.
it was so quick, I had to go back. I was like, oh, it is tie dye. Like I see. I like the silhouette. It's very. I don't know. This might be a little bit more than safe.
Mm-hmm. So what do you think?
She looked good. I'm gonna stick with safe though. It's
Safe.
a high safe though.
Okay.
But because I like the safe, I like the silhouette, I like the shoulder part. She looks good, and it works with her brand.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I enjoyed this look. I thought, so the thing about Lucy to me, I love the most about her is that she knows her body and she knows what works good and looks good on her body. Her proportions are going to be correct all the time. Like, I love it. I love it. I love it. The skirt was, the dress stopped at the right length to me. The proportions of this was correct. Even though she had a lot going on the shoulders, she still knew how to pad herself on her hip area to balance that out. So, because she's already a broady girl, let's just be real. She's a broady girl and she knows how to balance her shoulder and her hip area, make her waist look really, really tiny to give her that ba boom shape, right? Her mug and her hair was great. Her hair was definitely RuPaul's. She said, girl, which wig are you wearing? I'm going to wear the same one. I'm going to be twins this episode because it's pretty much the same thing. But yeah, she looked good to me. This was a safe look though.
Safe. Yeah.
I wanted to, it's right at the ova. It's right there, but not there. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. I know it's close.
Yeah, like it's like ooh, what did she need? What does she need? You guys let us know down in the comments. What does she need?
Maybe a better shoe, a more creative hair. Well, no, I like the hair. Maybe some type of glove. Maybe
Is it the
some type of
glove?
contrasting belt. I don't know. Like, it's something missing. I just don't know what it is. But it's something like really that I love about the fact that this dress you wouldn't traditionally see in tie dye.
Yeah.
Uh,
But that's my
even though it
thing. Like, I'm
doesn't.
trying to think, why is she stuck at, like, why is she right there? But what would push her? Like, what would I need? What would she need to have on to make it be like, girl,
Something that makes
it's
it
over?
pop.
Is that what
Something
it
that
is?
it needs a little more pop somewhere.
Need a little bit more color.
I need more. It's not
More life to
translating
the
tie dye
diet.
enough. I need a little bit more.
Color of the
The great thing
eye.
about tie dye, add some more like baba boom. If she probably would have added like maybe a little bit more, I don't know, something to contrast or make that purple pop in her tie dye. She used multiple purples, multiple
Oh, she
shades of
said,
purple.
somebody said, the shoulder piece doesn't match the silhouette. I thought it
I'm
did. I
okay
think it
with
was just
that.
lighter. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. But I need a little bit more color, maybe. I don't know.
A boot or a long length in the skirt. No, I
A
like the
boot.
skirt length.
But this dress is not really the style of dress. It's
But you
hard
guys,
to say. Maybe
yeah,
accessories.
yeah, maybe maybe it's just the accessories. The sheer stockings is off. I don't know. But
Yeah.
I think we're all in the same boat. It's like
Yeah.
safe over. It's like safe
Almost
over.
there.
She's right there. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Moving on. Next queen is Miss Robin Fierce.
I'm gonna chop it.
Okay. All right.
I actually really think that she looks beautiful. That
Mhm.
mug.
Mhm.
Oh my God. This is probably
Mhm.
the best I've seen her. In the hair.
Mhm.
But the reason I decided to chop it is because I hate the belt or that little moment there. And then the dress, it's like the most basic tie-dye, if it even could be considered tie-dye, yeah. If you call it for a tie-dye effect on the runway of the main stage of RuPaul's Drag Race, really take us there. This
Mhm.
is not enough for me.
Mhm. Okay. So to me, this was definitely, yeah, it was that. But the reason being is because, first, side note, let's just enter in. She had a different ensemble. She went on Roscoe. She said that she was going to bring something else, but the designer and her, I don't know what happened. Whatever happened, she didn't bring it onto the runway. So she was making and constructing this the day before or a day before the runway, whatever. But like I said, we can't go by that. We can only go by what is on the runway. And what is on the runway is a chop for many of reasons. It doesn't look right. The it, the the cut, the fit, I don't know, the weight, shape.
Looks a little.
Yeah, it just all of that. The dress, like the pattern of the tie-dye. I mean, it just was wrong all the way around the
It's a little
board. And
haphazard in the shape.
yeah,
And
it
like,
was just wrong. And to be on the main stage of RuPaul's Drag Race, it's unfortunate that she brought it this way because it doesn't seem like we knew something had to have I mean, I felt like something had to have happened in the back behind the scenes because this is usually not what I think Robin would give. She's more polished to me than this, right?
yeah,
So I'm just
he
thinking like,
is.
okay. So the hair was on though. The mug was right. That's always going to be lit. Like I love it. I love it. She's a gorgeous girl. But yeah, something happened and it's just unfortunate that it did at the wrong
Yeah.
time, you know? But it is what it is. The next queen is Mistress. What do you think?
Ooh, uh, uh, another almost overlooked for me. It's a high save. It's a
Mhm.
high save. I actually love this draping
Mhm.
cape moment. Um, Something about this bodysuit. I, 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 I do love the pageantry of it all, and I love that she's always like over the top with her look, but it's not quite an overlook for me. I also don't like the way that the draping across her body is stopped at a very like odd place,
What
which
you said
made it just look
what
like
happened? What was it?
the draping across her body. It stopped at an odd place on her body that just looked like a piece of fabric wrapped around her for a moment. But I still love the cape. I do
Mhm.
love the cape.
Mhm.
And I don't know if the bodysuit is enough for me.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you what it is. To me, this is a safe look, right? But it's
Yeah,
still cute. It's a cute look. Let's talk about the good things first. The hair and the mug, absolutely stunning. Loved it, loved it,
always.
loved it. Mistress, you paint, bitch. You paint. And all the girls need to take tips from you. All of them. All of them, all of them, all of them. Now, this is where the situation comes in with the bodysuit. Now, hear me out, hear me out. It's not because of her body, because the big girls can have a beautiful body. It's not because of
Mhm.
that. It's not because of her shape. It's none of that. It's because she needed to, the opaqueness of the bodysuit is stretched out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it made it look more sheer. If the bodysuit was more opaque and had more contrast, and because it seemed like when you get fabric and you stretch it out, you kind of wash out the colors. And imagine if the colors were as opaque as the cape. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
If it had the same type of coloring as the cape, it would have looked
Yeah.
so much more better. It would have been like, okay, girl. But it just
Like,
seemed
okay,
like,
you did that.
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like when you, how can I explain it? It's like when you get tights and you want to wear like a different color tight or something, let's just say orange, right? Like, but it kind of, it will wash out if you stretch it too much or become more sheer. And I think that's what the situation with the bodysuit is. I think that
Mhm.
the cat suit was just really too, it wasn't tight, but it was just, she needed to double the layers maybe.
I agree.
You know what I'm
It's coming
saying?
off a little too simple. Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
But I did like the shoulder piece. I did like the cape piece. I didn't mind the fabric wrapping around her. It was all right. It was definitely a safe look for me in my opinion. Yeah, you agree with me? Yeah. See, you know what I'm
No,
saying?
yeah, those are
Yeah.
great suggestions. Yeah.
Yeah. Like it was just that. Maybe, like I said, if she would have been great if she would have double layered this situation. If she would have double layered
Mhm.
this, it would have been great. But moving on, next queen is Miss Lux Noir London. What did you think? What did you think?
I'm safe. I do love this look though. Um, it's tie dye. Thank you. And I love the contrasting tie dye. She mixed a few different colors, and it looks great on her body. She also did some interesting thing with like prints in her wig and her hair. I thought that was really
Mhm,
cool. Um, this is might be a high safe for me. Yeah.
mhm, mhm. Um, yeah, same thing for me as well. It's definitely a high safe. It's great. It fits her body lovely. It's the right, I mean, the cutouts were great. It makes her body look great. Her skin is glistening. Her hair was cute. I love that. Her mug is on. The chiffon and everything was flowing. The way she was selling it on the runway was great. I enjoyed it. Yeah, she looked, she was having fun and she knew she looked good, like she always does. And speaking about Lux, do you guys like her personality?
She has really grown on me. I
Mhm,
did not at first. She was
mhm.
um but something about her is just I don't know. She's likable. She's likable. We all know that person. She's kind of
Oh, yeah.
slightly ditzy.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I love the lightness of her voice too.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
And
to
she's
me,
very confident. I love that in a younger queen.
I love the confidence. The confidence is what I love, and I think a lot of when people complain about her, and I've seen a lot of complaints on Twitter about how she acts and how she talks or whatever. But girl, what do you want
But
her to
she
say
can
about
back it
herself?
up.
Yeah, what do you want her to say about
Exactly.
herself? That she's not sickening, that she's not pretty, she's not gorgeous, that she doesn't have good looks, that she doesn't bring stuff on the runway. I don't understand. I don't. What do you want? What is she
So I
supposed to
mean,
say?
most confidence is usually silent. Like look at Sasha. She knows she's going to deliver, but she doesn't say much about her talents. I hear what they're saying, but this is
Yeah,
television. You got to stand out,
that's
and you got to make the people want to book you.
yeah. Because honestly, if you go to Sasha, I mean, she's getting more screen time than Sasha. You know,
Yeah, and that's why.
not to say that's a good thing or a bad thing, because that might be, I
Well,
mean,
yeah. Well, who knows? We'll
Sasha,
see how it plays out.
Sasha going to me, Sasha going to win, but yeah, it's a winner mentality, and a lot of people sometimes aren't comfortable with winner mentalities, like they're just
At
not,
least
and
it's not
that's
delusional.
yeah, she's not, but girl, even low key bitch, low key, even the delusional bitches, we know some in our community, we know some in our community that are very delusional, but and
Yeah,
that talk just like this, and we get life off of,
we be like
or
that.
do we? I don't know, but but I'm just saying. Yeah,
But
I
yeah,
don't wanna say a name, but you know what? We're gonna move
let's not even.
we're
Let's
gonna
not.
move on. Woosah. Okay, let's go. So Miss mother freaking S titties, Miss Selena. What do you think?
Oh God! Again, another hit with the makeup for
Oof.
me
Yes.
looks good. Thank you, Selena. She
Yes.
is painting.
Woo,
She look good.
woo.
I
Yeah.
actually really, I like this dress. I saw some people saying they didn't like it. But I'm still gonna go with safe.
Okay.
Um, I like the paneling here. But something is slightly disjointed between the pan. Well, okay, it's kind of come off like I think it was intended to be like this is seashells, and then this is like water. I think that's what she was going for. This is her best look. However, it's coming off as a rack of bacon to me.
Woo!
It's coming off as a rack of bacon for me. And so I'm gonna go with safe.
Okay. Is it a high safe or medium safe or low safe?
Look at
see, this is the shit I'm talking about. Now I'm acting like these bitches on this season. Girl, talking about, girl, I'm number 5. Bitch, who cares if you're number 5, bitch? Girl, what you mean? Bitch, girl, you safe, girl. Just relax. Bitch, girl, what you mean, girl? Girl, I'm number 6 out of 14. Girl, who cares?
I know.
Girl, that keys me. But okay, so she's safe. And in my opinion, I think she looks damn good. Now, granted, the people that are saying she looks over, this is the best I've seen her. Yes, 100%. But just because this is the best you've seen her, does that mean that it's over? No, it doesn't. So let's just keep in mind, this is the runway. To me, I'm sorry, but this is actually over. This is an overlook. This is an overlook because I said all that just to do that, right?
Just to do that. Just to gag us.
I'm tired of coming for her. No, I'm just playing. But honestly, this is good. I enjoyed it. Her mug was on. The hair was so correct. It was like wet out of the water, bitch. The outfit was so right. It's so hard to wear this outfit. This outfit wasn't wearing her. She was wearing the outfit. And for her to construct this outfit to make it look good on her body is hard. Not a lot of people can do that because they can get lost in it. Because it's a lot going on from the top and in the hip area, right? That sometimes can make your body look crazy. And but in my opinion, I think it looked great. The asymmetrical lining of the skirt piece was great. The chest and the hip portions were good. It was placed correctly on the body where she, you didn't lose her shape in. And you tried it. No, but I'm serious. I mean, this is an overlook for me. Miss Selena, bravo, girl. Bravo to you. I enjoyed this. Girl, like you were saying, I read in your comment on Twitter talking about what is her name? Ariel's cousin, bitch. She was giving Ariel's cousin, honey. It is what it is. Your mug is stamped. I absolutely enjoyed you. And welcome, Miss Selena's to Drag Race season 15. Thank you.
Strategic dyeing.
Yeah.
It almost doesn't look like tie-dye, but when you get in, I guess it is.
Yeah, but it is tie. I mean, I get the tie-dye. I get the tie-dye. She just.
Is it tied or is it just dyed? Did they tie the dye? That's the thing.
I think she listen. I think she tied the dye, and I think she cut up the material to be placed in different areas. See, that's just a fashionista. Yeah. It's a fashion thing. It's almost like, are you going to create just a rope dress and just have them in one, diagonal way? Or are you going to create asymmetrical? Are you going to cut it up? Or are you going to use it in different things? Like,
Mm-hmm.
So, it is what
she still look good.
She do look good. She looks amazing. Okay, this is how much makeup Ru wants on Marsha. Yes, I agree 100%. Speaking about that,
Marsha.
Speaking about Miss Marsha, girl, this is the look that I gave her on the runway when I seen her. Yeah,
it's a chop.
What do you think?
Oh, it's a chop.
Because what? How you feeling?
It's a chop. You didn't do the assignment. Am I missing something? Am I missing the assignment?
Yeah.
Can somebody? Am I missing the message? Because I don't see tie-dye.
Listen, I don't know what she was thinking. Okay, no, correct. What was she thinking? Let me know, you guys. I'm serious.
That's what I'm like. I feel like I'm missing something. Like she did something that went over my head.
Like seriously, let us know if you guys know. Please, sincerely, let us know what the hell she was talking about. Queen of misunderstanding the assignment. I cannot. This is the moment I decided I had enough of Marsha. Sorry.
Oh, I mean, okay. I'm like,
rewatching Billy. You know what? No.
maybe I feel like she says to herself, well, we know that blood stains clothes, but what does that have to do with tie-dye? I'm not understanding the message.
I'm literally going down these messages like I'm trying to see if somebody said it. Maybe she's executed in differently. It might have worked. Maybe listen, if she executed this differently, it might have worked. I don't know. Listen, the explanation made no. What was the explanation, Alan?
I
Please
don't
tell me.
know.
Tell me I'm literally looking at these messages trying to find somebody saying it. Missed the whole assignment and was still safe. Listen. If you look closely, the red is tie-dyed.
So I tried
What?
to do what he said, and I zoomed into the red dye, and baby,
I know, bitch. You ain't gonna try to
not
pull no
enough.
willow over my eye, bitch. The girl
No, right.
that
If
ain't
you
working.
consider,
Let me see.
Nope.
Is anyone saying it? Why does she
Nope.
always do an injured nose in her looks? That's just her thing. You know, I'm not mad about that. I'm not mad about
Because she's been
that because that's
bullied
her
and
makeup
punched in her
thing.
nose.
Right. Like some people have eyebrows that are signature. That is her signature thing, apparently. A broken nose. I don't know. I just don't get it either way. No tie. Right. Please, somebody has not yet. Yeah, she lost me with this look, the tie-dye on the blood drops, because besides that, where is the tie-dye? I don't even see the tie-dye on the blood drops.
Allegedly, the red has some tie-dye explanation. Well, guess what? If we don't get it and we can't tell, you missed the mark.
What the like, I'm confused all the way around. She said that she wandered what could Marsha have to tie-dye, and thought when the football hit her nose, she's holding a white football clutch. I know you lying. You mean to tell me that was the reasoning? That was the reasoning behind that?
This is when overthinking the assignment.
Are you serious? Okay, wait. In Untucked, the nose bleeds. You could see where no, I didn't see no tie dye.
It's not enough.
I didn't see no tie dye. I didn't see no tie dye. No,
not enough.
I did not see no tie. Listen, okay.
Even if,
okay, my thought process. I could have easily made a pretty 70 type. No, we all know what we could have done. I'm still trying to find the excuse. That was the excuse about the football thing. You know what? I'm done. You know what? I'm tired.
Tired.
What? What are you?
Tired.
Next queen. Speaking about give me some life back, Miss Sasha Colby. What did you think about Miss Sasha Colby?
Over.
Yeah. Okay.
Over. Now, what I do like is that tie-dye is traditionally done on, I do believe, like cotton material. She actually opted to do, I think this is like a latex bodysuit. I love that they were able to mimic that type of patterning on top of this and give it like this wet feel. And listen, if they ask you to do tie-dye, give me a tie-dye that is easily recognizable. She went for that hippie rainbow tie-dye. Come on. This is what we've been waiting for.
This is right here. Hello, Miss Sasha Colby. Listen, this is absolutely over. Over, tens across the board, stand to the side, grand prize. This is what we want to see. This is so good. Her body looks great in this. She looks phenomenal. You can tell she felt good in this. I mean, I still am never impressed with her makeup, though. That's one thing I'm never impressed with. Like, I'm just not.
I knew you were going to say it. I knew you were going to say it.
And I don't understand why nobody want to say it. Am I the only person? And because then it makes me look bad. It's like, girl, she just hating on. No, she just. What is the makeup? What is the makeup giving to you, though?
The makeup is It does read from a certain time.
It,
Like
it
I
is.
said,
It's a seasoned. But even the seasoned girls know how to blend. You know what I'm saying?
I
But anyway, but we're talking about. Listen, the fashion is amazing.
yeah, she looks great.
Let's stick with the hat,
And I
the
even
pants,
I love the shoe with it too.
the shoe, the ensemble, all of this. This is really, really good. I enjoyed it. It was a moment. She stood out from the crowd. The fabric of this choice was great. I mean, this is tie-dye, in my opinion. It's colorful. It just hit all the right things. The way that this fabric and stuff was even created on her body, it was like it was perfect
Mhm.
because it was centered around her stomach and it kind of spread it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like it was so good. It was so good. The
so
hat
good.
piece with the dripping of the paints, so good.
Yes.
So
And this is the
so
type.
good.
Oh, speaking, I just want to add this because I read Malaysia's hat last week. This is what a hat
There you go.
that
There you go.
is paid for
There
and
you go.
looks well crafted look like.
Mhm. It's
Just
not
wouldn't be what they got.
AliExpress. It's not. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's not paid for. Well, you know
Yeah.
what?
Sometimes you like, oh, girl, that's a piece of cardboard that you cut a hole into.
You just glue cardboard and fabric on top of each other.
Yeah.
Here you go,
I
girl.
know how to do that too.
Here you
It
go,
ain't
girl.
no padded in there or nothing.
Nothing. It was yeah, slim spam. So, psychedelic mushroom. Yeah, it was so good. Yes,
Yeah.
bravo to you, Miss Sasha. You look absolutely amazing. And once again, nailed it on this
Do
fashion
the
runway.
assignment.
It's
Do
really
the
ridiculous.
assignment.
Like you're so like she's perfect. Like she's
Yeah.
like she's really just perfect. Like she's gonna win. She has to win at this. We're how many? No, we still got more episodes to be in because we're halfway through, right?
Oh no, I don't think it'll be halfway through when it's 8
It's
girls left.
16. Yeah, it's 8 more. Yeah, so yeah, no, we'll see. We'll see, Miss
It's
Sasha.
still
We'll see.
10, right?
Yeah, we'll still go. No, it's 16. 16 episodes.
I'm not saying we've been through 6 episodes, so it still should be 10
Oh
left,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So next queen is Miss Aura Mayari. What do you think about this?
I actually love this. Let me see. Do I want to say over or high save? I'm gonna go with high save.
You sure?
Uh,
You don't live for it, girl? You live for it?
I
You live for it, bitch.
Okay, I'm gonna
You
go
live
with
for
over.
it,
I'm gonna
bitch.
go with over. I do.
Okay, all
I
right,
do.
girl.
Okay, I'm gonna go with over. I'm gonna go with over. But here's why. Here's why. I'm gonna go for over.
No, bitch, you live for it, girl.
I do.
You do.
Because I would have never thought to do this. Like, if this is when going outside of the box of the tie-dye concept and deciding to do this, like it comes off more like burnt black on top of. I love that. Like, and it still looks like tie-dye to me. It still looks like tie-dye. And then I like the hair with it on top of the play on androgynous with the glasses. Now, this could have used more volume in this hairpiece. That was a little skinny for me, and
You need it a little bit more thicker.
just a little more volume in that.
Oh, the volume at the top.
Both.
Okay.
Just a little. Is this a little skinny? And then the part that comes out is a little. It could have used maybe a little more hair, fullness rather. But yes, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you thought it was over. For me, I think this was
I'm
safe.
gonna go down to. I'm gonna go. Before you can go, I was like, actually, I'm gonna go back to high safe. I was about to demote it again because after hearing myself talk about the hair.
You locked in the answer, girl. The answers are locked in.
After talking about the hair again, I was like, no, I'm gonna demote it. I'm a Libra. I'm allowed to be wishy-washy.
We're not gonna. Oh my God, we're not gonna do that. Okay, for me,
I was like,
it was safe. It was safe. I enjoyed her. I enjoyed her look. It was cute. I did love the fact that she did a pantsuit with this, which was dope. I love a pantsuit. I love a pantsuit. I did like the accessories with the glasses and the hair. The hair was cool. I just needed the part that's extended. I needed it to be thick, like the dicks that I like. So I just needed it in that type of way. And I personally would like it a different color. Maybe if it was
Okay.
a bright neon pink or something, or if it was like a
That would be
neon
so
green
pretty.
or something, it would have gave me more.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, Val locking Emery's answer. Yeah, you know it is. You know. I'm a Virgo. I don't see it. Okay. Yeah, it's safe to me though. Let's be real. Let's be real, you guys, though. The people that like Omar, you don't see it, right? But why don't you see
I
it?
like it. I would wear
Like
it.
what is it? Everything is good. The pantsuit was constructed well. It's not one of those that is supposed to be totally like fitted to the body. It's really loose, model-esque situations. I enjoyed this. The wide leg pant and the oversized coat, like that was good
And
to
I
me.
love androgyny.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna stick with high safe.
Oh girl, you said it was over. You said it was
But I told you I had to demote after reading the hair. I'm like, this is why I was back and forth. That
we're
hair.
not doing it because I'm what? I'm tired.
But I also actually really like your suggestion about doing this in pink, because now I
Yes.
can really see that like on top of that like tan,
Hmm.
pink and tan maybe.
But it was
That'll
it
be
was it was still a good look though. I don't want to. I do not want to say that this is a bad look. This is a really solid look. It's just if we're gonna like this is what we do. We're gonna critique it a little bit.
also she can't wear no more black. Please, no more black after this.
That's another constructive criticism. We want to see something different, but honestly, we've seen different versions of what she's bringing. Right? This is a pantsuit. This is completely different, which I like. Which
Yeah,
I like. Which is good. Um, it was just the fitted for me. I get what you're saying, Omar, but we had to understand there's so many different types of structured suits out there, and this is just a
yeah.
loose fitted one, and I don't mind it. She's going over the grungy masculine appeal, and this is what her version was, and I live for it, right? It's fashion, right? It's basically like it's a ready to wear piece. Honestly, it's a ready to wear piece. I enjoy it. But I'm glad that you said it was over and I said it was safe. So moving on to the next queen. Moving on to the next queen. We are gonna go to Miss Spice. What do you think?
Safe.
Okay, let me lock it in. So what?
Well, I'm not changed my mind about this one, but this is actually more of like a low safe for me. But I actually think it's cute. It's a
Mhm,
solid look. I'm just kind of getting a little tired of like. I know that's her brand to do like these skimpy looks, but I
mhm,
just need a little bit more drag. But I think she looks cute. Cute. It's just becoming redundant at this point, though. But
mhm.
again, safe.
Yeah. Um, for me, Spice, please, please change it up. Like, I get it. This is your brand. This is what you do. But we want to see different looks from you. We want to see different things that you can bring. And what you've been bringing so far is either this type of look, slutty um, type of girl, or you're giving me out of the bag packaged outfits. I need it to be better. Like, I just need it to be better. Your body can only take you so far. Your beauty can only take you so far. You need to go into a lane of, damn, that is stepping out of the box. Damn, that is so imaginative. Damn, that is going to literally be one of the best looks on RuPaul's Drag Race ever. Like, everyone should probably think about it in that type of way. Like, if you're getting on Drag Race, think, okay, how am I going to step out of the box and how am I going to make this outfit be the best that I've ever seen on RuPaul's Drag Race? In my opinion, that's what I
Yeah.
would be thinking, right? Again,
Yeah.
it's easier said than done. We don't know what these girls go through. We don't know their financial situations. But in my opinion, if we're going to keep on seeing this thing back to back to back to back to back, it's almost like, okay, girl, we've seen what you can do now. And if you can't give us any more, we're going to have to give it to the next queen that can push her boundaries, right?
Yeah.
So Does this look good? Yes, this looks good. Does this look good on her body? Absolutely. I mean, her hair and her mug is going to be great. We've seen the butterfly clips in her hair already. We've seen this hairstyle already. We've seen this cut and stuff. Like, okay, we get it.
Get
You
it.
know,
Like
but
nice styling though. The
yeah,
shoe, the
nice styling. We
bag.
love
But
it.
it's like
You
come on.
Because what? We're tired. What?
We're tired.
Yeah, it's that. It's very much that. We tired. we tired. Um, but moving on, next queen is Miss Malaysia, Baby Doll Fox.
Okay, it's just me, or this came off as floral print at first. Was that just me? Like, okay.
No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. So what is it? Is it what I want to lock you in?
I'm gonna chop it.
It's only two
I don't
options,
care.
and it's only two options for this look, and it's not over.
Oh, it definitely ain't over. I think I'm gonna chop it.
Okay.
That little thing in the middle, to me, it doesn't fit her body right.
Mhm.
And then this material, it just isn't flattering. It looks like, like that 70s like style, like I don't know, that couch. It looks floral. But when you zoom in, I did confirm it is tie-dye.
Yeah.
Give her that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it don't read as tie-dye for me. It looked like a floral print, and it's, to me, ugly.
Oh. Well, okay. Well, thank you for telling me how you feel about this. This was ugly, like you said. Okay. So let me tell you what I think about this. It screamed, you know what, that movie, what is it, Fifth Element with the blue
Oh
character?
yeah, Diva Laguna.
No. So no. Not that
Oh.
character, but the one that the comedian, what's he called?
Chris Tucker.
It would seem like it's one of his ensembles and his patterns that he would wear, and something like Chris. I can see Chris Tucker and wearing something like this in the movie.
I see what you're saying.
It's given very much that. All she needed was to heighten up the hair a little bit, and it was given that, right. The mug was on. The hair choice was definitely giving choices, but other than that, I hated the pink thing in the middle. Where did that, like, did she run out of fabric? Did she not tie dye enough of the fabric? Like, what was it? I didn't understand. I did not understand the middle section portion of this. And again, it read off floral to me, but then I had to look at it again and again because I looked at the runways 3 times. But it is tie-dye. But at the end of the day, it's just, what bothers me is this pink, Pepto-Bismol pink bodysuit underneath this thing. I just, like, why?
That middle section is probably the worst part.
It's an eyesore, and it's a big middle part. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just big. It just stands out. Yeah,
it looks a little DIY. Like she, I don't know, was trying to force that upper part to stay up. So she added the belt. I don't know. I don't like it.
Yeah.
If I saw her, I would probably sit on her because I thought that she may have been a walking couch.
I could not.
I said what I said.
I literally cannot. Wow. Okay. I think that she is very unconventional items making an outfit. It's that. Yeah. It's that. That's all. It's a chop, though. It's a chop. It's unfortunate. So moving on, it is now Miss Aura's winning. Aura won this episode. Did you guys, down in the comments, and Emery, did you guys think that this was the correct person to win this episode?
Hell motherfucking no. Let me tell you something. This is not RuPaul's Most Improved Race. This is, I don't give a fuck about her doing better than she did the week before that. This week, it was cute. Sasha deserves to win.
Mm-hmm.
End of story. End of discussion. I'm
Yeah.
like, you talking about based on that runway and that challenge, you're not gonna give it to Sasha? Are you serious?
Yeah. Yes.
And you know what? This is why I hate. Remember, I said I don't really like the sympathy things. Here's why: because you didn't cry in RuPaul and Michelle Visage big face, and now they like, give her a win, give her a win. She did not deserve that, and she probably gonna go home the next week after riding on that high. I just had to get that off. I've been holding that in since the beginning of the episode.
Wow. Tough crowd.
It was bothering me that they did not give. I thought Sasha was robbed so badly.
God, tough crowd. Oh my goodness. Wow. I don't even know what's left to say after that. Okay, so okay, so this is how I feel about it. I think that she, first and foremost, I'm happy that she won this because, well, no, wait. Let's not start off with that. First, let's start off with, do I think she deserved to win this? Absolutely not. Do I think who I thought should have won this was Sasha? I think Sasha should have won this because I think that Sasha did better than her in the challenge and she looked better than her on the runway. Just by that alone, I think Sasha should have won this, right? But was I happy for Aura? Yes, I was happy for her because I think that she really needed this at this point in this competition to uplift how she's doing in this competition and to just give her that boost that she needs, right? Hopefully she does really good next episode, but who knows, you know? But at the end of the day, do I think it was rightfully deserved? No. Does that make you a bad queen or Aura? Absolutely not. I think you're a great queen. I just don't think that you did the best this episode based on what we were watching. You said what?
I don't even know if she deserved to be in the top 3.
Wow.
If I'm being honest with you.
Who okay, so clearly, okay, who would you put in the top 3?
I would have kept Mistress and Sasha there, but I probably would have either included for me, Lux or who's the other girl?
Oh no. What are you talking about? I'm locking in the answers. Mistress.
Lux would have been my third then.
Wait, you said Lux, Sasha,
and Mistress.
Okay.
That would have been my top 3.
It would have been Sasha. It would have been Mistress for me. Pin the statement you just made. I get that.
But that one's staying. Yeah.
You know what? It would probably be Sasha, Mistress, and did Luke? No, because so the tops in every group was Sasha, Mistress, and in Lucy's group, Lucy was the best one.
The best of the worst.
But I did, the best of the. Okay, so I probably would have picked Lux. You're right. I probably would have picked Lux. Yeah, because I like Lux's runway better than. I like Lux's runway better than I did Aura's, in my opinion. Or did you? See, because you got to.
I really like Aura's. I liked Aura's. Aura's look was more my speed.
More speed, right?
Because she was like androgynous.
Because mind you, Aura and Lux, who would you have preferred in the challenge? Honestly,
Ooh.
See, you see what I'm saying?
I still would have,
because they were on the same level.
When I think of I will recall that I did like lines from Aura and Lux. I did say that, but I just felt like, oh damn! Now
you see what I'm saying? we got to break it down because hold on, wait. Are we locking in the answers? Did we lock in the answers? Hold on. I think my girlfriend Vicky said, okay, Miss Vicky said you
Okay,
should
I
change
did
the
say I
answer.
like Aura's runway, and I did like a
Uh-huh.
line that she said from
Mm-hmm.
Aura as well.
So
But
technically, you would pick Aura over Lux based on your answers. You got to give it to the girl just because you don't see her. You just.
but I think I
We
would
got to be
probably say
fair.
that
We got to be fair.
I would say that I probably like Lux's performance a little bit more than I like Aura's performance, even though chose lines from both. And I think that the performance challenge, I mean, the challenge itself is still more important than the runway look. So, yeah, that's probably why.
Okay. Okay. I don't think Mistress stood out as much as the judges said.
I disagree. I thought she stood out.
I think she stood out too.
I thought
100%.
she stood
Yeah.
out.
Hi, Valery. If you saw reflection video, love how you said, I'm so happy for you, but I don't think you deserved. Oh yeah. I mean, it's the truth. Like, I'm happy for Aura, but I just
And remember, I actually said that Lux was the standout of her group.
But then you backtracked again.
No, I do say that I agree with your critiques that Mistress did great, but I said that Lux to me was the standout because I was stuck between both of them.
Okay, yeah, you did. So yeah, you would probably Okay, so Lux, so it was Lux, Sasha, and Mistress. For me, but why were you impressed so much by Lux? Because she you didn't expect it?
I liked her line. I
Okay.
liked her lyric, and then I also not just her lyric. I like the way that she went about it on the track. I feel like everybody kept that same melody, but Lux gave you a different type of melody with her delivery. And not only that, I thought she was fun. But I'm not like trying to make it like she cleared Mistress out the water. I thought that the whole group did great.
Right. Okay.
So, but that's why I just chose Lux as my standout.
You implied. Okay. All right. So yeah, but I think unanimously everyone agreed she didn't deserve to win this. So the bottom two ended up being Miss Robin and Miss Jax. Did you guys agree with this bottom two? Everyone in the comments, let us know if you guys agreed with this bottom two.
You know what I think happened?
Mm-hmm.
Anitra's look was better than Jax. I would have put Anitra and Robin as my bottom two. But if we include Runway, then I would have to agree that it would be Jax and Robin.
So you agreed with this?
I am going to have to agree if we include Runway.
Okay. Yeah.
That orange bodysuit got her in that bottom too. Because if we go off the challenge, it was Anitra and Robin.
But did Spice do better than Robin?
Spice did not. Barely. I don't know if I can say better, but I do think Elise Spice wore tie-dye. And Robin, I don't know what the hell she got on.
Ooh, yeah. Okay.
I think Spice is definitely, if there was a bottom four, it's Spice, Anitra, Robin, and Jax.
Okay, wait. Spice, Anitra, Robin, and Jax? That's the order?
Bottom four for me.
But what would be the order?
It wasn't, I didn't put it in any particular order. Putting it in order?
Anitra, wait. J.A. said Anitra forgot her lyrics. That's yeah. Okay, so yeah, Robin definitely is in there. So now it's between Jax and Spice.
Jax and Spice. Well, you know, he said Anitra though deserved to be in the bottom.
You
Without her lyrics.
yeah. I'm sorry. Oh, so Anitra definitely should have been in the bottom. So
I
who
think
would
it came down to runway.
so it would have been Robin then.
No, Robin automatically, we agreed that her performance, but I'm talking about the other spot. The other spot, I think Jax put herself there with that runway look.
Mm, yeah. It's a tough
She
crowd. I don't
definitely
know.
probably had the worst look on the runway.
Who?
Wait, I forgot Malaysia.
Yeah, Malaysia was giving, yeah.
I did not like that.
Fifth Element.
But Malaysia did okay in the challenge, so it's not about her.
Mm. This is a tough situation.
It is. I would hate to be a judge because I would have been like, all four of y'all need to lip sync. It's been done before.
So okay. Final answer. Who would you pick? Who would you put bottom two?
I would have chose Jax and Robin.
Jackson Robin. Okay. I'm gonna say the same thing. Jackson Robin. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. I can deal with this. I'm okay with this. So what did you think about the lip sync?
Actually, I'm gonna break this down because
Go on ahead. Let us know as well in the comments, you guys.
I feel like some people were like, Jax ate her up. But in that song "In My Room" by the Bengals, like that, it's such a. It has soft parts and then it has these rock parts, like in the chorus. I feel like on the softer "In My Room" lyric parts, to me, Robin was giving me what I wanted on that portion of the song.
Mm-hmm.
However, on the chorus with the actual metal rock parts, Jax was hitting those beats. She was hitting those beats. And I was like, she was doing these cool little stunts. But I'm not discounting the fact that Robin, to me, was giving me the softness that I needed for In My Room. In My Room softness, like playful. That's what the lyrics is giving. So, it definitely, to me, actually was close. It was really close.
It was a good lip sync.
It was a good lip sync. I think what it came down to is that sometimes Robin movements can come off as lazy and safe. Like when in a lip sync for your life, although what she did was definitely a valid and great performance, sometimes you got to do things that are a little bit more stand out that makes the judges say, "Oh, she wants this," or "I remember that move. That was signature." She did do that little split thing moment. But the energy surrounding it, behind it, probably wasn't enough. And they just critiqued you on the fact that you play it a little safe sometimes. You know, your energy. I don't have a problem with her being reserved. I consider myself a reserved person, but I do think that her energy is lacking a lot. Okay. Ultimately, I guess they had to choose Jax because of that. But I would have been like, to me, Jack's been in the bottom before.
Who did the better lip sync performance from start to
I really
finish?
do think it is circumstantial because.
Who would you have gave it to?
I would have probably given it to. I would have probably given it to Robin.
Okay.
I probably would have given it to Robin because I do feel like the "In My Room" part of the song, with the actual like the softer part of the song, she captured that to me. It was giving softness, womanly. The dress was moving, like it was flowing. But Jax was really breaking down that chorus. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, no, 100%. So for me personally, I thought Robin won this lip sync only because it's a harder job to give if you're going to be performing in a drag show, it's harder to get the same reaction as somebody that is doing flips and cartwheels and stuff like that if you're standing in one position and just emoting, right? And Robin has that stage presence that we're going to pay attention to her because she's striking, she's beautiful, and she's going to give us just enough. She didn't go over than what she needed to do. She gave us just enough and she was emoting the song, me personally. And Jax definitely hit the marks that needed to be hit when the song started amping up. And then when it went down, it was just kind of like from start to finish, to me, Robin did what she needed to do, period, in my opinion.
Yeah.
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 But it was a
I,
very good lip sync.
it was a good. I think they both did well. Robin was just more happened to be more my taste, and based on the lyrics and the vibe of the song, I would have just went more her route. But Jax did good too. So
Yeah, that
and
was
can I also add, in these days and times, people are always gravitating towards the girl who does the stunts, who does the tricks, who
yes.
does the, and I appreciate people like Robin who focus on the emoting and the softness and the actual lip syncing part of the song, what the lyrics are telling you. And so, yeah.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, but Robin did the cartwheel, she did the splits, she did all those things. It's just I just liked her performance better in my opinion. And I think the only reason that Rue ended up picking, look at, I mean, she was emoting. I mean, come on, like
Yeah.
she was doing so good in the lip sync. And Jax was as well. But ultimately, Rue ended up picking Jax to win the lip sync, and she stayed another week. And the reason why I think Rue picked Jax is it came down to who does Rue feel like, or production feel like, that is going to give us a better TV show, or who has more fight in them,
Who
and
has, yeah.
I think that they felt Jax did, and
She, yeah, it came off as more fight, like I'm concerned and really want this. And maybe she even shows more promise. Maybe the entirety of the show was considered, right? Because it was pretty close in the battle. Maybe they thought about the fact that Jax did really well the first week and is a great dancer. And Robin has kind of been coasting. We said it last week.
yeah, it really was. And somebody did say it earlier in the comments that she's got this particular side queen edit, like almost like a filler queen edit, right? Which is
But is
unfortunate.
that editing fault?
No, it's, to me, it's not.
She didn't have much to add, commentary wise, and even when she did speak,
I'm sort of tired of this. Me too. I am too, honestly. Also, you guys, let us know if you have any questions. In a second, we're going to answer some questions if you have any. So get those questions ready. Are you down to answer questions, Emery?
oh hell yeah,
Are you guys going to get spicy in the comments? Let us know.
fight me.
No, fight me. Because what? I'm tired. No. Okay. So moving on, we're gonna go with Miss wow. Wow. Miss Robin ended up leaving the competition. She left gorgeous. I hope nothing but success and love and bookings her way. Honestly, she's a really good queen to me.
She's
I
a good queen.
gravitate to her because I just like how she is. She
Yeah,
has a personality where I'm like, okay, girl, this could be my good girlfriend. She doesn't do too
I
too
I
much,
was I was gonna say that I could see myself being friends with her because
Oh,
I'm
absolutely.
reserved like her. But I think she's actually has a funny side. I saw it, even though we didn't get. It's not like over the top, but I'm cool with that.
Would you want her to see, would you want to see her in All Stars?
Respectfully, I don't know if she's great TV,
Okay. Yeah.
but if she kind of really learns how to like translate her talents on the television, but I
I don't
think
think
I
it's
would
her
go.
talents. I think that it's her it's her personality and what she, because I like her personality, but I think that
Yeah,
she needs to zhuzh
just
it up.
there's a way that you kind of like
Yeah.
give it a 10 versus it is not necessarily acting like someone else, but
Yeah.
give your energy a 10 versus a 6 today.
Yeah. Exactly.
Because you only get this opportunity once.
It is.
But if she learns how to master that and just, I think she's talented. I would go see her show.
Oh,
I would go
absolutely.
see one of her shows because I think she's a great lip syncer.
Absolutely, for sure. But yeah, and that's pretty much it for her drag race. Oh, speaking about All Stars, if you guys caught the Roscoe's question, somebody asked Robin and Aura, would they do All Stars? And Aura immediately answered and said, "No, I don't think I would do All Stars right now because I'm not mentally ready." That wasn't the thing that popped in my head. The first thing that I thought about was, oh, she didn't win because she wouldn't answer that question that way. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying? Like,
Ooh.
like you
She,
don't answer that question like you would have said, "Oh, girl, you take this question," or "Girl, I don't know." You know?
who said I went home?
Yeah, who said I went home? How do you know I went home? Because at this point, Robin already went. I mean, yeah, Miss Robin already went home. So I was thinking to myself, girl, so you basically told the world
You
you
be
did not win.
collecting the tea.
You didn't even get to the top 4. Like what do you mean? Like what? So but yeah, that was just my intake because I was like, I don't know if anybody else caught that, but that was the first thing I thought about. My investigative skills was like,
She
ooh,
broke her NDA.
girl, I said, ooh,
She didn't told her herself.
okay. She broke it. Right, exactly, girl. I said, "Oh wow, okay, well, girl, well, there you go. We'll see you exit the stage of episode 8, 7. I don't know. It might be next week. Who knows?
She might
But
be going home next week
you think
after
so?
her sympathy and payola win that she got this week.
Who thought Aura would? Ooh, Young, you guys are just so catty. But you guys, let us know if you have any questions. This is the time right now. Again, Emery, let them know where they can find you.
You can follow me at 8I Emery on Instagram and Twitter. And also, if you love podcasts about social commentary and hot topics, you can follow me at ATS_podcast. And we are on all possible streaming platforms.
Okay. Also, if you guys are watching now, and if you're watching this in the replay, give this video a thumbs up because it's greatly appreciated, and hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you know exactly when I upload. And if you guys want to be a part of my YouTube membership family, just click the join button right next to my name. All the Untucked episodes are exclusively on my Patreon, as well as all the other things that I react to. So make sure you guys check that out as well. Everything is going to be located in the description. Let's see. Who are you guys pick? Top 3 picks. I think let me see. I mean, we said that already, right? We said
but Sasha
for me, yeah.
Mistress and
top 3.
Oh, yeah.
Sasha, London.
No, I'm sorry. Sasha,
London.
Lux.
Yeah, Lux, London. Lux,
yeah,
Noir,
Lux,
London.
Sasha, Lux. And I'm going to stick beside Lucy.
Oh, Lucy.
I'm going to stick beside Lucy.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. So we got the same. Okay, cool. So that's our top 3, babe. That's our top 3 code. I want to fight. I want to fight with Emery in bed to see who's ever. You a gag. Okay.
All I can say is always going to be me.
Okay. So let me see what other questions. Okay, so let's see. Who would you guys ever do drag? And if you would do Drag Race, I mean, I would totally do drag. I walked balls before, so yeah, that's drag.
I've always wanted to ask you that too.
What? Do Drag Race?
Like more like competitive drag, like.
Probably not. Maybe when I was younger, but not now. I don't think I would do it now. I don't know. I won't say no.
It's more like a never say never.
Never say never, but I would want to. I would want to get back to being. I'm very anal, so I'm just kind of like I need everything to be completely right. Would you do drag? Would you do drag? And would you ever get on Drag Race?
I love drag. It's one of my favorite things, but I don't have an interest in actually doing it myself. Well, I think part of it is because, maybe if I learn the skills to do drag, I probably would want to do it at least once or twice. I'm one of those. I call myself a bad gay because I don't know how to dance. I don't know how to do makeup. I don't know how to do hair. I can't sew.
You can't
But
do
if
none of
I
that? Are you serious?
I can't, and that's why people think I walk face unpainted because I I just like to look that way. I don't know how to paint, and I don't want to. And I'm cheap and frugal, so I don't want to hire nobody to paint.
Yeah, you don't know how to paint. Now,
I
bitch.
don't know how to paint, and
Concealer?
I'm jealous. I'm jealous of it.
Concealer? I mean, no, it's good that you like, that you can go out there and say, bitch, it's just me. But like, you don't know how to do any, like nothing?
No, and I've tried like maybe 2 or 3 times, right? And I remember one of my friends from Chicago. She walked up to me. She was like, "Who did your makeup?" Because I just put on a light little concealer and I tried to do a light little foundation. She was like, "Don't do it again. I can tell."
Wow. Okay. That's interesting. That's
And I thought it
interesting.
looked good. And I was like, "Oh my god, I'm not good at it. I don't have an eye for it." But I
You
love drag.
Yeah. Drag is awesome. Drag is awesome. But maybe,
I
who
want to do
knows? You'll probably
pageantry one day.
walk a category with they had that category when the Butch Queen faces got
First
in
time,
drag,
yeah,
first time
they
in drag.
do. And I just don't think I know some people say like drag is for everybody. It don't matter how you look. But for me, I just don't think my face type would translate well in drag.
Right. Okay, I got it. It makes sense.
And
See,
because of that,
I'm glad you see those okay, all right. We're gonna move along. 'Cause,
yeah.
some femme queen. You know what? Okay, so we're gonna go. How do you think we will get Miss? Who do you think will get Miss Congeniality
Well,
this
this
season?
was an interesting question last week too. Um, like initially said Sasha, but I want her to win, right?
Yeah, we don't want
So
Sasha to get Miss Congeniality. No.
exactly. I do think she's probably one of the most congenial. But and then I also said mistress
I cannot believe you said mistress.
because even though like she's spicy, I see a very maternal, like friendly thing about her. Like she would check on you, like, are you good? You need something.
Mm-mm.
Um,
Not Miss Congenial. Girl, bye. Girl,
but I
that's
don't
out
she
the
probably
window.
wouldn't be voted the most congenial.
Nah, not at
So
all.
but I don't maybe Lucy then?
I would pick Robin.
I said Robin last week, I think though.
I think we both did Robin, right?
I think we said Robin last week. But what
Yeah.
about Lucy? I don't think he's mentioned Lucy.
But I want her to get to the
I want her to be in the top,
yeah, I
right?
want her to be in the top. So yeah. But she could be that. She could be that. So
Yeah, I
what
think.
would be your drag name?
Oh my God, Emerald Essence.
Oh, I'm mad that you had it off the bat like the Emerald Essence. Bitch, there was not a skip to the beat, bitch. You said Emerald Essence real quick. Okay. I mean, my drag name would just be my stage name, Nadia. Just that's it.
No, I love it.
Yeah, it's just
But people used to play and call me Emerald, and Emerald green is my favorite shade of green. Is like, and my name is Emery, so I'm like, how
yeah.
did this work out?
It makes sense. It makes sense. I love emerald green. That is
Yeah.
that is a good color. It's a good luck color for me.
It's a good color.
Mhm.
And then Essence, I just used because I wanted to what do you call that? Double consonant, the E. And then I wanted this name before Jada Essence Hall, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yep, it's crazy. I'm like, oh, Jada Essence Hall. She
It's a cute
took
name.
my
It's
damn
cute.
name.
Emerald Essence. That's cute though. It
But I
says
can be an Emerald Essence Hall.
what mini maxi challenge would you guys think you'd ace? That's a good question. Let's just do the maxi challenges. What maxi challenges? Any acting, improv, I think I would be good at. Just because I'm so good on the beat with stuff. I'm quick on the feet.
I was thinking the same, like maybe an improv acting
Yeah.
challenge. I mean, I have done a little bit of acting in my past.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't say I'm a theater or classically trained one, but also I would be interested. I'm not saying that I'm great at characterization, but I would be interested in doing snatch games.
Okay, Snatch Game was good.
I don't know if I would win, but because I would have to study that.
Right. So favorite season and least favorite season.
This is well, the favorite season is always a hard question for me. I always
I know.
okay.
Favorite season, Alyssa's season. That was my favorite season.
Okay, I was going to say season 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I always get stuck between. Oh my god! Okay, season 5,
Mm-hmm.
season 3, and season 5, season 3, and season 9 to me are like iconic, so iconic to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's hard for me to choose one. It really is. They were so competitive those 3 seasons.
But what the worst?
The worst, I'm gonna take it easy and just say season 1.
Season. Okay, I agree.
I don't want to disrespect
I'm gonna do
anybody
that.
else.
Yeah, okay, good. Season 1 because it started out and it needed to improve. Right,
Yeah,
I
it
got it.
needed to
I'll do the
evolve.
same one to be safe. What ball theme from Ballroom will make a great runway theme on the drag?
Oh,
I mean,
they
what ball?
probably
I
done
mean,
all of them.
yeah, they it's so many themes for each ball. I don't know that you could just think of anything, right?
Honestly, if I'm being real with y'all, ballroom does sometimes a lot of cultural appropriation categories.
Girl, that's all. Yeah,
I don't know if we would be able to do some of those things.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, anything really. So honestly, Mistress could be. It doesn't sound like. Yeah, no. So no more questions, you guys. No more questions, you guys. But yeah, it was definitely fun. And what other questions do I have? Let me see. What else is there? Oh, you got a house ball coming up. When is that?
yes, we have a house ball coming up on November 11th of 2023. Is that the right date? I hope so. But yeah, it will be. It will be in Washington, D.C. The venue has not been selected, but it's going to be bigger than ever. The last one we have is at Echo Stage. We are going to be doing an $11,000 list-only runway. So it'll be the first $11,000 winner for the runway category.
It's $11,111.11.
I removed that because first of all, the 11 cents,
It's
the
trash.
11 cents part is like,
disrespectful.
can y'all stop?
Are you kidding? But
Yeah, so 11 plus, 11K plus.
okay.
So
Okay.
yeah. While I also gear up for my own $11,000 class prize in March.
Oh
So
wait, what?
they have $11,000 between face. In March, they're giving out $15,000 in cash. However, each winner of each individual category get $1,000, and then the overall winner gets an additional $10,000.
Wait. What ball is this?
Ballroom Throwbacks they're having the first Alpha Omega house ball.
Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you know.
Wish me luck, guys.
Oh my god, you're gonna do good. What are you talking about? You got your looks well, you have to have your look already. It's March, right?
I don't have it ready.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm actually making my own look. I can't sew.
By professionals, right? You're lying, bitch. You lying.
I'm serious. I've been watching tutorials that wish me luck.
You lying, bitch. Don't say that. What are you talking about?
I'm fucking with y'all. Who do y'all
Oh,
think?
I was gonna say, bitch. I know you lying.
No, I'm actually half serious. Who do you think I would just miss out?
What? Who do you think that would just miss out on the top 4? S titties.
Miss out on making top 4?
S titties. I think S titties would just miss out on it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I think it could be Marsha.
Okay, that's a good one. And then somebody asks, "Is Emery looking for a significant other? I'm asking for a friend."
You know, I will be single going on 5 years of March 31st of 2023. Nobody's counting. Um, I'm going on dates. I wouldn't necessarily say I'm looking, but I am open to what the universe offers.
Okay. What is your favorite quote, iconic quote from Drag Race? Anything that Alyssa says. Anything.
Oh my God, I got a few, but off the top of my head, Tyra, is your barbecue canceled? Your grill is fucked up.
So good. So good.
Off the top of my head.
That was a good one. Okay. Do you two think we'll get a roast this? Oh, I hope so. Who would win, Mistress?
Could be Lucy.
That was exactly who I thought. Lucy, in my opinion. Because she knows how to
So I
structure.
think Mistress does have the more like she'll bring the heat. She's more like feisty with her reads for
Yeah.
roast. But the more clever reads will probably come from one the library challenge, right?
100%. 100%. Imagine if Lucy fan base wouldn't. I mean, she just wouldn't make it. Do you feel like the old gays segment should have been included in the main show, not untucked? No, because we didn't even get to
Ain't
see
got
the
enough
fashion
time.
runway. Yeah, they had no time. They had no
If
time.
we would have had more time, maybe. But
Absolutely, but other than that, no. The pinned in Emery's Insta. Oh yes, the pinned is Emery's Insta. You guys check it out.
oh, that
Not that. Favorite RuPaul drag race queen ever, and least favorite.
that's so
That's
hard.
hard. That's hard. But
That's really hard.
out of all, like, okay, shit, I can't say that. That's hard. If I can give you maybe two, it would be three. It would be three. Jinx Monsoon, Alyssa Edwards, and Bianca Del Rio.
And I love those three so much. Like, so it's really hard to do three. They all give different things. But definitely, I think I love Jinx. I love Jinx.
I love her.
And speaking of Jinx, I feel like she didn't get to. I'm jealous. Actually, I wish I had some chips right now.
It's actually trail mix.
Oh, trail mix! I love trail mix too. I'm glad that like people are really getting to see how great of a queen that Jinx is, because I feel like she was slept on for a long time, and when people would talk about their favorite winners, she was never like in the main conversation. They would always talk about Bianca, Bob, Violet, Sasha Velour, but I'm like, Jinx was amazing. So yeah, I'm glad.
And the only reason why is because maybe she doesn't hang out with everybody. You know?
She doesn't hang out. She stays in Seattle. She
does
do
her
the
own
Instagram thing. So that's
so somebody said best RuPaul Drag Race winner ever.
Well, we're just going to go with Jinx Monsoon since she is the
Jinx
queen of all
Monsoon is my favorite, hands down. Yeah, Val and Emery both have Jinx as their favorite queen. Yes, absolutely. I mean, for me,
she's definitely up there.
Yeah, I don't think for you because you have a lot, but for me, she definitely is that's my favorite. Only because I think the reason why she's my favorite is because before her season, I was so focused on just the beauty glam girls. And Jinx Monsoon made me say, you know what? The unconventional, unsociety norms of what beauty is, it just made me look at drag totally different. You know what I'm saying? Like it just made me open and say, you know what? I appreciate where she's coming from. I love what she's doing. You know, it's more than just beauty and glamour to drag. Jinx is she just nails it for me, you know?
And so if we're speaking on that, that's why I always have a special place for Raja, Sharon, and Jinx, because I feel like those three back to back really changed my view on drag completely. Because in those first 2 seasons, it was more
Raja's
about
beautiful though.
pageantry.
Raja's beautiful. Like even
But
on
the
normal
reason I
standards.
mentioned Raja is that I had a certain outlook on what drag looked like. And Raja was actually one of the first queens to say, no, it can be fashion, it can be androgynous, it can be this. None of the other queens before her was like that. So she is just as important in changing the game too. And then Sharon came in and like, oh, we got this spooky thing and like, this odd thing. Then Jinx came. I'm like, oh wait, comedy queens can like it's just in not just comedy theater. Like so, both of them three back to back really changed the game. But yes, I love Jinx. I gotta throw out and say I love Shea Coulee as well.
Oh, yeah, there's so many that we love though. It's too many. It's too many, honestly.
Different things.
Too many.
I love Bob. Best lip sync. Ooh, this is fun.
Okay, Alyssa and
Coco.
No.
Roxy Andrews.
No. Oh, was it? Yes, it was
Tatiana.
Alyssa and Roxy. It was Alyssa and Roxy.
I throw my hat.
Yeah, Alyssa and Roxy and Jinx Monsoon and Detox.
Wow. That was a really good lip sync.
That was a good. It's so funny that you said that question. I literally in my mind I watched that today. I was like, you know what? I want to see that lip sync. It's so random.
Yeah. Okay, for me, woo. I'm sorry, Coco versus Alyssa.
Okay, that was a good one.
They battled.
It was a lot of tension. It was like, bitch, I'm gonna win.
It was tension.
All the backstory.
Alyssa with the stunts, Coco with the hand movements. Oh, it was so good. So good. I've got to give a shout out to not in my top anymore, but at one point, this will be with in season 4. I can't remember the queen's name.
Season 4?
Anyway. Yeah, it was season 4. She's a queen from Chicago.
It says, who do you think should have won their
season? Dita Ritz. It was Dita Ritz.
Oh, I like Dita Ritz, yes.
I like that lip
when she
sync.
performs, though. When she performed, when she was doing the scooting and the side. Yeah, when she was, I loved all that.
And then the wig.
Yes, that was good. She performed down
that was
to
good.
that.
But I gotta give a shout out to oh my God, the way that Ivy and Brooklyn Heights had battled in their first battle.
Ivy slayed that though. Ivy was
good.
It was
so
good.
Good.
It says, who do you think should have won their season and who didn't? Jesus God.
From the US? Okay, no, off the top of my head, I have to say this. UK, it's 2 international seasons where I'm like, has to be robbery. Like, Bimini Bomb Boulash should have won.
Yeah.
UK?
Bimini got booed, bitch. Bimini got boulashed. Yeah.
She was supposed to win her season. I'm sorry, and I love Laura Cheney, but she had the most wins. She showed a diversified skill set.
But she did win in life.
She what?
She won in life. You know what I'm saying? She won it like after all, when the season was over, her career was
drag.
Like,
absolutely. It's just like, now look at her. She's a star. But I mean, to be good at comedy, like excel at comedy on top of being this good in fashion, come on. And then also Farida Kant from Drag Race Italia season 1. If y'all ever watched that season,
okay, yeah. Yeah, everyone talked about that one too. That she was
I
highly
just
lobbying.
recently watched it a few weeks ago. I'm behind, and
Oh,
when I
really?
watched it, I was like, "What the fuck?"
So wait, somebody said apparently Aura felt away because some podcast sibling rivalry kept calling Aura cringe and awkward because of her accent. I don't think she's awkward because of that. I think she has a personality that a lot of people wouldn't get, and that's okay, you know? And that's okay. I
Did
like
they
her
specifically
personality.
say because of her accent?
Did they say specifically her accent?
Because if they did, that's kind of, I don't know. I mean, she has a accent that may be
Yeah, it's kind of crazy to say. Like
kind of crazy.
yeah, that's kind of
Well, actually, they probably did say this, and since we're talking about it, good timing. People from New York are some of the most elitist, well, not even from New York, because Bob is from fucking Alabama, but he lives in New York, and he's kind of like adapted that New York personality.
yeah,
People that live there have really acquired like this elitist mindset of like some of them really think that they speak away and everybody else got an accent, and they don't.
really.
I noticed that
I,
when I lived in New York for the little time that I did, they thought that everywhere outside of New York was Southern or they saw country. I'm like,
even from people from
what?
LA?
Yes! I was
Really?
like, what? What? I was like, I can't deal with this. It's ridiculous. But yeah, they have that type of mindset. And then they also feel like, I'm from New York. You know, they always want to inject that somewhere.
And then Aura felt hurt about it during the live and felt down, and the queens who are big in the scene are kind of rude to the new generations coming in. Um, honestly, okay, it's all on if you see that, it's all on what you're going to put your energy and mind into. If you know people are like that, that's just them. That has nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? If you keep that mindset of just like, I'm not going to let this person affect me. It is what it is. I'm going to keep on doing the best that I can do. I'm going to be hanging out with who I want to hang out with that uplifts me, love me, and support me. I mean, that's just what you got to do. Don't pay attention to anybody else, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are, if you are a person in the scene or not, because at the end of the day, you're valued, you're loved. You just got to hang around with the right people. And
I
you
would
know, it
say I
is what
would
it
say
is.
not even focus on that too much. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't focus on anything that anybody has to say about me at all.
There are
That's
gonna be
negative.
naysayers
Right.
anyway. There are gonna be
Yeah.
people who do not like what you bring to the table. Doesn't mean that you don't belong at a table.
Exactly. Make your own table.
Yeah.
That's all I always say. Make your own table, honey. I'm a new RuPaul Drag Race watcher and discovered Jinx through All Stars. I might watch her. Oh, it's so good,
Please
Code. You
do.
should watch it. You should watch it. Jinx is
Yeah.
playing in Chicago. You guys go watch her. I would definitely would have if I lived in New York for sure. Sasha Fuller lip sync hands down is a gag worthy. Most definitely.
Can I
Such a good
talk
one.
about that a bit too? Because
Yeah.
technically Shay deserved to win her season. But what I mean by that is based on previous formats from season 8 and prior, there was no lip sync for your life SmackDown like they were doing after that. And it was based on the challenges before, the number of wins, and the contestants' progress. Shay had 4 wins, Sasha had 2, and the 2 wins that she had was with challenges that she was teamed up with Shay in. Giving it out there. So not that's not to take away from the fact that she won, because in that lip sync, she definitely cleared Shay. She wasn't ready for that. But based on previous formats, Shay technically would have won. That's all.
Yeah, that's true. It says, "Did anyone peep that Princess Poppy is?" No, actually, We don't pay. I didn't pay attention to Princess. I don't know what she does. I don't.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
I wouldn't. I don't know. I'm
I thought
sorry.
she was someone. I thought that was a brand of popcorn. I would have no idea.
I thought it was a pic. I thought it was a Pixar Disney film. I don't. I don't.
Maybe.
I don't
Don't
know.
know her.
Leave. I don't just. So, sibling rivalry poked at how Aura's what exaggerates giving face on the runway each season.
Does she?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, if she does,
Never
that's
noticed that.
see, that's the thing. A lot of the times people will be so sensitive about that comment, but that, in my opinion, that's just their comment. You know, they have to do a
Yeah.
podcast, they have to create content, they have to critique, and they have to give their opinions. Yes, some stuff you might agree with, some stuff you might not. I mean, just like Emery, you have a podcast, just like me, I'm on YouTube. Like, no, we're not going to think that someone isn't going to say anything bad about our critiques or what we have to say. Some might like, some might not like, and that just comes with us being on the internet. If you want to get on TV, if you want to get on the internet, no one is not going to be safe from any type of criticism. It is what it is.
Yeah.
You just have to have the mentality of being strong. Is it easier said than done? Absolutely. Is it hard to read stuff that you don't like? Absolutely. But at the end of the day, you have to know, do what Jinx said, water off a duck's back. You know, like, it is what it is.
I agree.
Let me see. She didn't plan. Okay, so any more questions, you guys? We're about to wrap this on up. People will always have opinions. Fans just blow it up and escalate it. Aura signed up. Yeah, I mean, and that's fine. But at the end of the day, it can be a lot when it's the whole fandom coming at you, you know? So we cannot not think that, that's okay, And people are human beings and they can get overwhelmed with a lot of stuff. And it just seems like Aura just needs to be in that mind space of decompressing and not looking at anything, But
yeah. No.
Okay.
She gets better at that.
Yeah. So any other questions, Emery, you have or no?
No, I think that was great.
Yeah, it was it, right? Yeah, we're good. We're already going on it's a 3-hour live, child. Anyway, give this video a thumbs up, you guys. Hit that subscribe button and that notification bell if you guys haven't already. Make sure you guys follow, like, and subscribe to Emery and his podcast and his social medias. All of his stuff is going to be linked down in the description. And all of my social medias, my website, my Patreon, and my P.O. Box are going to be listed down in the description as well. Also, I'm going to be doing a P.O. Box unboxing later on this month, so make sure you check that out. I did get a couple of your packages, so thank you so much for them already. I haven't opened them because I'm waiting for the video. And yeah, other than that, you guys, that's pretty much about it. Again, Emery, I had so much fun hanging out with you and everyone in the chat. It was so much fun, and we definitely have to do this again. They love you on here.
I love you and the Visionaries. It's always a great time.
Thank you. Definitely, we got to have you on here again. So maybe next week. I don't know if you're free. If you're not,
let's go for it.
Yeah, I might have another guest as well. So it's going to be all three of us or just us two. So it's going to be interesting. But yes, again, thank you so much. And I cannot wait to hear your podcast coming up. It's going to be quite interesting, and sending lots of love. Mwah. Bye, Emery, and bye, you guys. I had such a blast.
Bye, guys.
Mwah.